Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Gauntlet! Audience interactive Dungeons & Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventurers are continuing in their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. Happy Friday, everyone. We are so absolutely thrilled that you are here. I am your Gauntlet Master, Emmy. Tonight, for our Gauntleteers, we have RJ as Camber.
Hey, what up, everyone?
We have Josh as Wyatt.
Nothing clever to say just yet. I'm saving it for the show.
We have Jeff as Pan.
DJF, nerds!
And we have a returning guest that's week. That's right, it's Darby Pat coming in as Nadine.
Woo-hoo. What's up? Hi, Jet.
Welcome in, everyone. We are so thrilled to have these Gauntleteers with us tonight. A couple of quick announcements before we head in. Really only the one, other than to say a really quick thank you for everyone who showed up this week for our charity stream, Elios's One Shot at Love. It is going to be uploaded to YouTube. I can't remember when it's set to premiere. It's set to with this little, premiering soon thing that's really, really cute. Go check it out on our YouTube. If you weren't able to catch it, it was very, very fun, and we're very, very grateful for everyone who donated in chat. Thank you so much. We're really, really proud to be able to raise for a very good and important cause. The next time that we're going to have another show is going to be this Sunday. We're returning with Pack Plays. Yeah. That's right, Josh, cool. Scott and I are going to be playing more Volcanoids at 11 a.m. And the other thing I just want to take a quick second to say, because it is the last day of the month, Happy Pride, everyone. For everyone who is out there in the audience watching us here tonight who's a member of the LGBTQIA+ community, we see you. We respect you. Your rights should not be up for debate. We are so happy you are here, and you are always welcome here in the tavern. Thank you so much. Irish Roses, thank you for that follow.
What up?
We appreciate you. Real quick, let's go say hey howdy to some of the amazing folks who are here, as a matter of fact, on that note. We have Zanite Bug, Omega Scales, Annabelle, Lachlan O'Leary,
hey,
Witch King 1 of 9, Real Ree, which is fun to say. We have Shady Scott. We have Smoking Dragon Gaming. We have Spoonkins, Dragon Dad 88. Aw, you just got here and y'all are fantastic. Well, we're happy you're here, Irish Roses. That's darn right. We have Zarby and Vincent Crow coming in as well. We're so happy. Thank you so much. And on that note, we have a message from our sponsor. That's right, the returning sponsor of Season 2 of The Gauntlet. It's Cantrip Candles, and I have literally no one in the room I can turn to talk to.
Wait, Emmy,
I have offered.
Emmy, who's gonna read the huh?
Wait,
Emmy?
you can read?
Who's gonna
do
what?
it? Zagmeister, thank you so much for that subscription, by the way. 37 months. Pull up a chair. We're so happy to have you. We know you can't stay tonight, but we're so happy you dropped on by. Thank you so much. I know, this is a real crisis of identity here.
Take it away, Emmy.
Nice throw.
It was good. All right. As you all know, we are very honored to be sponsored by the amazing Cantrip Candles. They are candles with a story. They're local here to Los Angeles. They are hand-poured, home-designed candles. They're absolutely amazing. They're designed to smell like locations for your TTRPG game and up the immersion level. We're big fans here and have been ever since way before we started collaborating with them, and now it's just, super cool. So today, as a matter of fact, they just released a new candle.
Yeah,
What?
That's super cool.
It's really good.
Is it the Jungles?
It is, yes. So
Oh,
they
I've been
have
waiting.
released a new candle. It is The Jungles of McCall. and it's absolutely, completely fabulous. It has humid, loamy, and primal smells. Its notes are undergrowth and petrichor. So it's really, 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 really cool and really, really, really delicious. Go check it out. It's live now on their website. They've been getting these fancy new labels too. We're gonna have to update our open screener because it has an old label now because they've got fancy new labels. So
Yeah, they really do.
yeah, so please go check out Cantrip Candles. We're incredibly honored, and I imagine here in the next week we'll have Scott returning with his choose your own adventure that he has gotten himself into.
That was still pretty good.
Thank you.
It was good. Well,
Yeah.
you could do choose your own adventurer, Seth or Fest.
Well, one's an industrialist.
I say one
very
is
successful.
Seth Payne, successful industrialist and billionaire playboy. Thank you.
Billion. Oh, I get it now.
That
yeah,
tracks.
yeah.
Yep.
Didn't hear the
Yeah.
billionaire
Also,
playboy and
Took me a sec. The one very dedicated manservant.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's fine. These and more jokes if you watch Elios's One Shot I Love.
It's worth watching for more than just those
So
inside
fun.
jokes.
Anyway.
So fun.
Oh, wait, there's more.
But wait, there's a show here tonight. Really? And on that note, adventurers, are you ready to re-enter the Gauntlet?
yes.
Come on.
When last we met our heroes, we had fought our way, finally, through the Yuan-Ti. Made it out of the room, alive and with their sanity intact. And as they found themselves falling through the darkness, Isri offered a choice. And the adventurers, being offered a mysterious lock, decided to take her up and entered a room with some perhaps less complicated puzzles than the adventurers wanted it to be. But nonetheless, with their wits and the help of a friend, they made their way through, survived, and retrieved the lock, and have found themselves, once again, in the sanctuary. This time, with a friend. Nadine has rejoined. Howdy.
Hey.
Hello, Centaur.
Well, howdy. I don't believe we've met.
No, at Pandemonium,
Is-
middle initial D.
Mm-hmm.
And you are.
I am Nadine DeStallion.
I think you'll get along just fine, two of you.
It is a pleasure to have you join the cause.
Well, thank you. Y'all put up a wonderful fight, as I saw fighting those Yuan-Ti.
You know, we try.
Yeah, they were pretty tricky messing with the heads a little bit, but we were able to stick on target and make it through. That puzzle room, that really that one really wrecked me. So gonna need a bit of a lie down to recover from that one, if that's all right with you folks.
I want to apologize. I've been carrying some guilt since that fight. Man, I thought about Silver Barbs in that attack. I'm so sorry, man. I hope.
Yeah,
Nico's
no, don't.
All right.
It is the cost that comes with the choices that we make. So I'm okay, and it's
All right.
It's not something that that's gonna hurt me too much. So I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
but looked like it hurt him still. I mean, I know he comes back and all.
Yeah, but
Next time, I'm just not gonna hold my punches.
lay it all out. This is a place to really stretch yourself and test everything you got when you need to. So just trust your gut, man. You got it.
That's it. Words to live by.
Gotcha.
Witch King 109 is filling us up with those adrenaline surges. Clever Foodie, welcome on in. So good to have you. Lister's Mate, welcome back on in as well.
So you two seem a little worse for wear, and you wanted to rest, is my
Yeah, if you
understanding.
don't mind, I gotta kind of focus myself a little bit.
That's
and,
fine by me.
Take a little nap. Camber will also make his way over to the fire by his cot and do his ritual of weaving the produced flame ball in with the coals, and he's going to spend a spell slot to bring Nico back. into existence.
Oh, now I don't feel bad. All right. That was easy.
All of you, through the flame in between Camber's hands, see the golden stitching begin to coalesce and come together as Nico walks out of the embers, tongue practically first as he tackles you, chest first, still on fire a little bit.
That's my boy.
He just starts licking your
Doesn't mean has he
face.
gotten bigger since I
Oh.
last saw?
Yeah, he had a little spurt, huh?
Yeah, he can fly now too. So just keep your eye above the sky too.
Gotcha. Well,
Nico is significantly better, about the size of an Irish wolfhound now, with some very, very light purple scaling along the back of his spines.
well, he's just as gorgeous as ever.
Good color. Is Isri in this room?
Yes, she's sitting at the back, actually, staring at a book that is in front of her, and you actually know she's kind of...
Is it that book that takes 48 hours to read?
But
what
it's-
languages do you have?
Oh,
Do I?
great question.
Celestial? Common?
Elvish and Sylvan in addition to those two?
If this book is undercommon, I definitely know it. Or goblin.
What about overcommon?
Or common.
It's
I
none
don't
of
know.
those languages.
Damn it!
You do see some golden, very faded writing on the outside of the book that would seem to indicate a title. The book looks quite old.
Okay, so I want to walk up, and when I'm about 15 feet away, I want to reach out my arm and just tap the desk.
Oh, hello, Pan.
Sorry.
Oh, good to see you. Oh, no, you're fine. You're
Didn't
fine.
mean to interrupt. We had talked before about a certain piece of armor that I wanted to check the status of.
Yes, you wanted plate armor, didn't you?
Yes, that sounds right.
Absolutely. Let me double check here. Hold on, I need to double check the dumb weight. One quick second. And she actually disappears completely underneath her desk. And what you hear is some sliding of wood and what almost sounds like tile. Just
I'm
as
tilting my head at
something
this.
is happening underneath the floor. A various cacophony of different mechanical sounds. Hold on. I do have some here. I think it might fit you. If not, I can sort of mess with it. Hold on. And she pulls out. It's significantly bigger than her. Isri is not small, but it is significantly bigger than her, and she seems
Is
to
it
just
boxed or anything? Is it like packaged?
No.
It's just okay. That's fine. Just wondering.
It is very shiny. It looks
Okay.
brand spanking new and
Shining
freshly
from Fury
clean.
Road.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, she's just sort of struggling it out,
Pulls it.
pulling it out piece by piece.
I reach out and help a bit from a distance as they come up.
Yeah, she
They're
just
heavy.
keeps plopping it on the desk.
Oh, there's a lot to it. Okay.
It's full plate armor. It's full.
Oh, yes. That would make sense.
Looks like you got a lot on your plate.
Are you gonna name it?
Someone
Like
can
the-
explain that to me
Something
later.
like Armor the Underdark?
I hadn't considered that, but that might be the case. I'd actually wondered if it was going to be packaged, because I had heard that the youths really like unboxing, and I was hoping to bond with the younger of the team.
I got a name, Agathis.
That's good.
not
That's
bad.
not a pun.
Yeah, that's
It's not a pun. It's not a pun.
That's a
just
good
That's
name.
just a
Well,
reference.
This is my armor.
It's pretty chill.
Agathis. That might stick. I like that.
Oh wait, no, it's Agatha. I don't know.
No,
It's Agatha all the
Agathis.
time.
Yeah.
Agathis.
All along.
All along.
Yeah.
Should have seen it coming.
I'd like to name the armor I'm wearing Agathis. Thank you, Fiorelli.
That'll
And
never
thank
get
you,
confusing.
Isri.
Not at all.
Do you do unboxing? How old are you?
This is great.
I don't. I mean, I work at a retail position, so I sort of unbox things all the time. So I
Okay.
don't know that my age is relevant to my enjoyment of a thing that I just
I've-
simply do every day.
Never done it, so I was just curious how it worked.
Well, boxing's pretty easy. You just,
Oh, I could. Boxing's great. It's the unboxing of
Right.
goods that I was curious about. That the youths are. How old are you?
I'm I don't know if it's mighty polite to ask somebody their age when you just met.
It's never stopped me before.
Well, if you need a crowbar,
true.
that's how we would unbox things.
Okay, yeah, I
At the
usually
barracks,
just
though. You
tear it
barehand
is a thing. Bugbear-handed, yes, that's my
Nice.
technique.
Nice. All right, I need to roll some hit dice.
Me too.
All right.
Yeah.
I need to add something to my character sheet. Thank you, Isri.
Of course.
Appreciate everything you do.
All right. Whenever we've rolled those hit dice, just let us know how many we've rolled and what we have rolled up.
All right, Mads, I rolled 4 hit dice to bring me up to 75 hit points for a total of 23 gained.
I rolled 1 Warlock hit die, 2 Sorcerer hit die, rolled very well for a total of 25 points of healing.
Okay.
Almost back to full.
Okay. And of course,
I didn't roll any, but I
Folks are
cussed a
coming
lot
in.
as I was figuring out the armor.
Yeah, if you need a hand on in that, I've got some practice.
I'm okay. Check me later and see that I did it right.
I'll just give Pan a once over, make sure all the straps and all the lacings are right, and make sure your gambus on underneath
Yeah.
the pauldrons.
Some of it's backwards in some places.
All right, buddy, we'll work on this in the next time we gotta take a nap.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
All right.
I would also like to take the time as they were resting to summon my noble steed, the outlandish Calamity.
all right. We will get Calamity in on the future
Cool.
maps here, but for those who were not here, would you please describe Calamity?
It's a very mean-looking warhorse with orange eyes and a black mane. Out of character, the opposite of a My Little Pony.
Sweet.
Their angry horse, I guess, would be what it would be considered. But it looks surly.
Cool.
That's trademarked out right now.
I was gonna say, I can't decide if that's a. I feel, Jeff. I feel as though.
I don't think it's a pun. I think it's just very creative.
Yeah, no, I think
It behooves us to think about that a little bit.
it's
There you go,
It's
there.
an
There it goes.
antonym.
There, and he was holding it. You got it.
All
Place that
right.
effort.
Whoops. There are many kinds of wordplay, and puns are only a very small subset.
Just gotta roll with the
GM.
punches.
Yes,
It's been a week.
it has.
I just rolled druid hit dice, not fighter hit dice or ranger hit dice. So
That's a neat trick, actually.
backtrack, Zag.
Wow.
Give me a second.
I say we've been returning to season 1 all over
Yep.
the place here.
We
this
might not
week.
leave this room tonight.
Hey, then we
I mean,
accomplish our mission.
play it safe, right?
Did you? I was, before I came here, I was in line at the snack bar to watch, and I want to make sure that my tip made it to the person waiting on me. But also,
Irish roses.
did we receive an item of some kind that we wanted to investigate? There was a.
Oh, yeah. We did, actually. Well, we got a missing piece to potentially we can put these 2 items together. If you still have that key, Isri.
Oh, I certainly do. And she taps at the edge of her desk, and there is indeed a large wrought iron key.
And, well, we just got this lock. Now, how messed up would it be if that key didn't fit the lock? But might as well give it a shot.
That would be
Just
insane.
one?
Just the lock, yeah. After just the key before, so, you know.
Interesting.
What does the key and lock kind of look like? Just a classic.
Yes. So I will say that looking at them as a general. Do we want to do like a quick investigation check? Is this?
I'd be down.
Yeah.
Sure. Whoever wants to. If you want to gather
Check it out.
around the lock.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
watch.
I'll look.
I'll point at things. I'll help out.
Okay.
While they're rolling, Zaga gained 27 with 40 tens. So better.
That is a 15 on investigation.
Okay.
12.
Okay. Did you? Oh, you didn't roll.
I'm okay.
DC's not super high on this, but what I will say is that they are both very much appear to be made from the same metal, which is an iron. It looks to be very finely made, but very, very simply made. They're both a little bit larger and heavier than you might expect, mostly because the locking mechanism of the lock itself seems to be designed to go over something fairly large. So it itself is about yay big. The key is very plain skeleton key, round top, remarkable in their unremarkableness, almost. I will say with the 15, you do notice that there is in fact writing on the lock.
What does it say?
Our greatest
What do I
weakness.
read?
It is.
What do I barely read?
It is in common, so you absolutely can read it. It says, "Open upon death."
So maybe not opening it right away.
So, yeah, is that what you take away from this too, Nadine?
I'd give a gander. That's probably.
Because right here it says open upon death. I wonder if maybe, and for you who may not have seen the common phrase,
Yeah.
open upon death. So is it possibly some sort of emergency item to be used in maybe combat? Nadine, or Isri, can you speak to...
I will say that the look does appear to be slightly magical. Just sort of. Here, give me a quick second. She pulls out a pearl, and she then pulls out some various chalk and begins drawing some circles around the pearl and then
Identify.
around the lock a little bit. Okay, so the thing about the lock is it's slightly magical, just a little bit of abjuration magic on it. Doesn't appear to be anything that's particularly special about it. I will say that this magic does sort of... It's sort of like recognizing a language, in a way. The magic that is written here on the lock reminds me of parts of the magic of the Gauntlet itself. So, sort of how you get used to the way certain spells are worded, you sort of get used to the coding of it, for lack of a better word. So, it does seem to be related to the nature of it itself. Real quick, can I get... Let's grab some history or perception checks, whatever is your preference.
Perception.
Perception.
Just a free one.
A freebie.
Soft 20.
15.
15?
12.
19.
Okay, and what were we rolling specifically?
Perception.
Perception? Okay. The color of the metal and the way that it is shaped does remind you of some of the stylings of this room, as a matter of fact.
Okay.
Different parts of it, absolutely. Like some of just the metal bits and bobs on bolts and things all sort of seem to be made very similarly to this metal. It does look stylistically like it would fit in with this room.
This may be a less of a do it upon death, more as do it
After you
after
die?
dying,
Yeah.
which would bring us to a room like this anyway. Right?
I think we are looking at a certain set of stipulations in order to be met before we attempt lock and key.
So because we hadn't died prior.
I think now that we have both pieces of the machinery, another condition must be met before we proceed.
So maybe we die and then.
Valid theory, but I mean, there can't be any harm in trying it right now.
I think so. Yeah, I think that's
I agree.
perfectly fine.
I mean, unless Isra, you think it's
No, certainly not. I will say that it does sort of feel a little dormant, is the only other thing I do have to say about it, which I suppose would make sense if there's another condition that does need to be met with this.
So you're saying we gotta find the door first?
It's not that trapdoor over there, is it?
I've been wondering about that thing.
So does the if I go over, clop over and look at this trapdoor, does the metalwork on this trapdoor look similar to the lock?
Give me a quick investigation check.
I've been getting bad rolls, but hopefully
It's a
that's
roll.
much better.
All right.
What's math? 21.
21? Yeah, so not only does this metalwork look the same, the size of it looks appropriate.
Looks like two things are getting unlocked tonight. The mystery of where this key goes and the mystery of where the lock goes.
Now that I do know you want to be very careful with that.
Sure. Yeah.
We won't open it.
Careful's our middle. No, mine is D. Dareful is our middle name. Why do we want to be careful, Isri?
Yes.
Everything's tried to kill us in
We
here.
understand. We only go where we're told.
Is there something underneath this trapdoor that's to be worried about?
That's the door to the labyrinth.
Right.
Is that where you found me
Pan's
that
Labyrinth?
one time I accidentally
Please.
slipped out?
Pan's Labyrinth is my father.
Although you do sort of. So the labyrinth exists sort of separate from the gauntlet proper. It's a lot like the choice rooms, actually, in that you go through, you don't gather any experience in them. There are sometimes combat, sometimes not. It's not as non-stop as the gauntlet usually is. There's usually some rewards that unfortunately that's beyond my purview, and for those things I have nothing to do with how the labyrinth is set up, so none of the items in there would be processed by me. They usually come from, up top.
Question, Ezra.
Sure.
So I see this door is here. Not that I'm going to, but if I were to open it, does it just suck you straight in, or is it like I have to hop into the labyrinth, or
So here's the
Does the
thing
door
I'm
even open?
going to say. I mean, at this moment, I don't believe it does. I mean, I've never certainly tried to open it. What I understand of the labyrinth is that it sort of slides into place when it is available to you to enter. You certainly never have to enter it once it is there, but it's one of those things that
when certain conditions are met?
then the door will be allowed to be opened. So
And once we open it, would it stay open for the future then?
the
Just
door
permanently?
will stay open until you solve the labyrinth at current. You will likely see several during your time here.
And so we can open it, go through those doors, possibly come back, and it would still be open, and there would be an option to go down there. We basically have two pathways at that
Until you solve the labyrinth.
point. Okay.
Yes.
And all we got to do to make it go from dormant to door open is die?
Potentially.
We could try just opening it now if there's no penalty too.
You certainly could. Here's what I'm going to say. At no point, I imagine at the very least, of course I could be wrong, I don't... It's one of those things you have to go into. You don't.
If we die in the labyrinth, do we pop back here, or we...
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the same magic applies.
Understood.
Yes, that applies to you in its entirety throughout the demi-plane of the gauntlet, no matter what part of the gauntlet you are in.
Understood.
And I don't know about you, Isri, but usually when I die, I can't do anything besides eat tacos. So do we have to do anything with this lock, or do you think it'll be...
I mean, you can I don't imagine it will kill you.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it might.
Are you questioning whether or not we should take it with us or leave it here in the chest?
I guess that's the question, yeah. Or just try to put it right there on top of the door so it's all ready.
I mean, does it need to... If the condition to be met is dying, maybe it needs to be on you in order to see that the condition's been met?
That's a valid theory.
I mean, because we have all our accoutrement whenever we come back here, so it's not like it's gonna disappear.
Or we could try opening it now.
Welcome on in, Blood Rage.
I mean, I am
Engaging
dying to
Court,
find
so-
out. So that's,
That's a form of dying.
yeah.
Pan, knock yourself out. I can't recall if anybody has tried it before, but let's refresh our memories.
I would like to place the lock onto the door. I will then walk 15 feet away holding the key.
Okay.
And then I will reach back.
Long ass arms.
I think you gotta go 5
Llama
feet. It's 15
arms.
feet with the polearm, unless you have the key.
Oh, that's
on the
true.
polearm.
Okay. No, so
tape
it's
the key
to
no,
the
it's
pole.
10 feet.
We can
It's
make
10
this
feet.
work.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Because
Who's
an
got
unarmed
tape?
strike is 5. I get an extra 5, so it's 10 feet.
Okay.
10 feet away. I want to put it in and then on top of the door.
Sure. So you put the lock on top of the door. Now the lock itself is locked currently.
Okay.
Are you unlocking the lock with the key or attempting to?
Yes.
Okay. It absolutely unlocks.
Oh.
It's nothing magical occurs. It's
Come.
just a lock that unlocks.
Well, that
What
was
if-
underwhelming.
What if we relock the trap door? Maybe,
Thank you for the follow blood rage engage. So happy to have you.
Right.
Maybe if we lock the trap door, because it looks like it goes over,
Yeah.
and then we all presumably die at some point. Maybe not tonight, but presumably die, and then it unlocks something special, or maybe unlocks the labyrinth if this lock were to be placed on this door.
Worth a shot.
Because otherwise, it's just a lock.
Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just
And do not lose that key.
If you
10 feet away, I lock again.
it fits around, there is a significant sized latch and a very large handle.
Okay.
And you just hook it around the handle, which has, if this is the lock and this is the door, there's a hatch that goes through here.
Okay.
And so you lock
So
it.
I've locked it now.
Yeah, nothing's coming out of there.
I
Who wants to keep the key?
and we can't end up there prior to opening and going in.
You have to open the door to go through the
Okay,
door. As
so
a
I just
general
locked
rule,
it.
this is true of pretty much all doors, metaphorical, magical, and physical. Yes.
I think that's
Thank you.
actually the definition of a door.
It's a door.
Yeah.
Yes, you have to go through.
Although
it.
this door seems a little counterlockwise, a little opposite here because
We got the lock
we got to
first.
lock it first before we can open
Right.
it. Interestingly.
It's pretty dormant.
yeah.
Yeah.
What book were you reading, Isri?
It was just an old book. It was just an old book.
Can I make an insight check?
Can,
Yeah,
can we both?
I'll
You
do
certainly
it. Yeah.
can.
Okay.
Inside checks all around.
Yeah, okay,
It's
we both.
pretty
That sounds
forthcoming
like
usually.
a liar.
That's crap.
Fucking
7?
seven. I also got 7.
She definitely
18.
seems like she's not answering the question. It definitely seems like she's probably embarrassed about what she's reading.
It's smut.
Uh,
I won't press it.
give,
It
if-
gives only I get it. Yeah.
do you want to make a quick perception check? Of this
Yes.
Again?
The pictures.
17.
It does look like it has some etchings on the inside, and they do appear to be not smut, but romance novel level.
I tell no one. Well, it looks very
Camera's just been with Nico this whole time.
Any
It's
adventure in a
probably
book.
Okay, thank you so much for the raid.
Oh, hey!
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Thank you so much for trusting us with your community. What's that? Raiders. Let's get some shout outs for It's Probably Okay. It's so nice to have you and so very nice to have your community here as well. This is the Gauntlet, Audience Interactive, Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos. Give yourself some self-promo in chat. Tell us a little bit more about what's going on. Thanks so much for being here. All right. You were saying something. I'm sorry, Jeffrey. Raid percent.
Enjoy your book. Any adventure between pages sounds like a fun one, though I don't read that much.
Oh, it's just this whole thing. It's just sort of, fun thing I do when I'm sort of just bored.
I can see that.
You've all been, playing. You've all been in the Gauntlet for a very long time. And, it's fine.
Feels like.
Very relaxed about this whole situation.
Yep. We're just gonna let that one go.
Just let that slide.
Is there anything else you would like to do in this room? You have left the lock and the key currently in the trapdoor.
I think while they've been interrogating Isri about the book,
Harsh
Canberra and
word.
Nico are gonna have just a private conversation over by the cot and be like, "Hey, buddy, got a pretty tough fight coming ahead. We've been doing some great things so far, but by the looks of it, I think we gotta change our tack and we're gonna try something a little bit different this time around. So just trust me. Got your back. Now let me climb on your back." And I'm gonna attempt to hop on top of Nico and see how we fare and trot around
All
the
right.
fountain.
So, Nico, initially as you do this, being still all legs.
Uh-huh.
He's all legs and all feet. Just kind of going. And initially stands there with all of his legs splayed, sort of like such, and
Yeah.
begins to walk around with his legs locked, no knees moving. Just begins walking like the.
I have nothing to hang on to, so I'm literally just like using all my core and my hips around his rib cage.
And he's not moving very fast. He keeps looking up at you and then looking back for him and moving very slowly.
You're doing good, buddy. You're a natural. Use your wings to counterbalance, okay?
And he does, actually, at that point, following that direction, pulls his wings out and begins to flail a little bit. But eventually, he rights himself and then begins to trot.
Woo!
And then begins to run full circles and
Yeah!
starts to do zoomies.
Check it out, y'all!
Tongue hanging out.
Check it out!
Boy.
Oh,
I'm
look
watching
at you go.
Deadpan the entire time, and then when he starts running, I just start
Deadpan?
laughing.
No, we must revivify!
Definitely alive.
Deadpan.
Watching historically face. Damn it! I know that word. I don't read a lot of books. I know that word. It was one
All right,
word.
we got this. Lol.
Can he fly with you?
Nah,
like
unfortunately, I think I'm a little too heavy, especially wearing this half-plate armor now.
that? That's honestly a relief. I don't have feather fall. So.
You should think about picking up a saddle, maybe.
We were considering some designs after Wyatt and Stonebreaker got that, so we'll
Oh yeah, did
we'll
you
look
meet
into it.
Stonebreaker?
I did.
Oh, no, I need to.
We have a
that
saddle on a
for you.
Goliath,
We do, yeah.
but not on his dragon.
I hear there's a magical saddle that might be of use, possibly.
I have heard of some pretty advanced cavalry flowing through in and out of where I'm from, and they ride some crazy shit. I'm talking. So I can look into. I can call someone and ask for some schematics or some blueprints. It could be some. It would definitely be worth looking into once we get airborne.
Yeah. People will be bridling with excitement.
Just
Conservative.
so we know, the plate mill cost $1,500. Just
Okay.
let me make that happen.
Worthy
really
price to
quickly.
pay. Thank you.
Speaking of exorbitant prices, I believe this is the last episode in June.
Oh yeah.
It certainly
Are
is.
there any shop items left, or did we buy it out?
Let's see what we've got still left here.
Let's never leave this room tonight.
You have the wand of color spray and the bracelet of rock magic.
Oh yeah.
Bracelet of rock magic.
I mean, I'll be honest, the watercolor spray kind of just sounds like a cool party trick to me more than anything.
Yeah.
But that bracelet sounded pretty good. What did that do? I think you get some charges of stone skin, and then when that runs out, no, it's the other way around. Looking through, Wyatt's flipping through his notebook, looking for what it does.
I can certainly look it up for you here in just a quick second. I'm just doing the math on your books.
Yeah,
here.
that might be good. My notebook is mostly puns and poetry, so.
Fair enough. I'll get back to the costing
Excellent
here in
thing
just a
to write
quick second.
Yeah. I also
such a
do
rock
dabble
magic.
in erotic literature, but I'm shy. I don't know. Seems like Israel might be a connoisseur.
She reads one romance novel and y'all freak out. Okay.
It's on the books.
All right. So the bracelet of rock magic grants you immunity to being petrified, allows you to cast flesh to stone.
That's it.
Once the spell's been cast 3 times, the bracelet can no longer cast it. Thereafter, you can cast stone shape as an action. After you've done this 13 times, the bracelet loses its magic and turns to lead. However, as Isri did in fact remind you with multiple disclaimers from Clydark's collection, it is ever so slightly cursed. If a creature succeeds against the save from flesh to stone, it breaks the attunement and casts the spell on you.
So if
Yeah,
we're
that's
using
bad.
it on another, that seems interesting in the sense that we now have a labyrinth we could enter that maybe stone shape could be useful in traversing. But I don't want it to explode upon me or anyone else.
Isri, do you have to expend all of the charges of the flesh to stone before it goes to that second spell?
That is
Stone
correct.
shaped, yeah.
Right.
Yes, that
Right.
is
So
indeed
you
how
have
it
to
works.
you have to pick your targets pretty specifically. Who knows how frequently you will want to attempt such magic.
We couldn't just sit in here and do it to each other.
No, that would be counterproductive.
That would be.
Also, it would sort of break the rules of the gauntlet
Right.
itself,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
For the folks at home watching, wherever they're watching from in here.
Oh man.
I mean,
I'm
it
okay
could
to pass
be.
up on it, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's a real powerful spell, but the fact that it can be thrown back in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The curse of,
Curses are not really to be trifled
especially
with.
not the Uno reverse curse. That's
We're very
that's a
good
bad
at
one.
detecting curses here at Kaleidox Collection, and of course, any items that come cursed, we do our very best to make sure that all purchasers will, in fact, be aware of the curse, therefore, and all of the properties therein, thereby, removing
Liability.
any liability from Kaleidox or his employees. Yes.
Don't worry, Esri. We never hold it against you.
So that is why I would tell you, of course.
I mean, you killed me once already.
That was very awkward. Yes, didn't love that.
It's
but,
okay. I kind of thought it was entertaining. It was, yeah.
I'm very glad you don't hold it against me. It did not
No,
feel great.
no hard
But you were kind of stuck. So
Yeah.
best way through, I figured.
If the labyrinth is kind of like the choice rooms, I mean, I can't say I've been a fan of the choice rooms lately. Just a lot of reading and that demon girl that keeps coming back. Is that all it's gonna be in the labyrinth? Cause
It's going. I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I imagine that, much like the choice rooms, that there will in fact be some not combat.
Not combat.
As
Our
far
specialty.
as far as this demon girl that you keep seeing,
I mean, I'm not the
Oh,
only one.
okay,
You're
love.
making it sound like I'm crazy.
I've never met her.
I've
thank you
also
for the
never
100
met her.
biddies.
Oh.
Welcome on in. So good to see
Wait,
you.
Thank you.
Have you met Brennis?
I've met regular Brennis, but
Okay.
I've not met. I don't think I've had the pleasure or displeasure.
I think
of,
you would have,
Yeah.
unless you met her
no.
some other time.
No.
Seems like a skill issue.
We
I don't
think
know.
you're sane.
I certainly do too. It's definitely concerning simply because you say she's not a construct of the Gauntlet, which is, of course, of deep concern, considering that the Gauntlet is very trying very hard to not allow this. There's also, a lot of security concerns that we keep hearing about from on high, that we're watching for safety, of course. The Gauntlet is designed, of course, for your safety in many ways. I mean, you certain they've never died? For real?
Is that not what?
It
oh,
felt pretty real.
I kinda
It
just-
does. But, of course, you've always come back, is the point of this story. So I can also imagine that there's any actual harm that can come to you from her. But alternatively, I imagine that if she is in fact not a construct and in fact not supposed to be here, that there's probably a wide search happening for her. I've just simply been told to maintain safe environments here around the sanctuary, and that is my purview.
Have you tried asking one of those dumb waiters how she got in?
I don't think you understand what that is. It's a mechanical structure that runs through the floor.
You lost me.
Next time, absolutely.
What if we left Isri to their book and we went through the door that isn't locked?
Yeah, I like the sound of this, man.
Let's mount up.
Let's.
I
Yeah.
mean, is this gonna be a ride or die kind of night, Nadine? I mean,
if everyone else is on mounts, I feel like it's only fair that
yeah, feeling a little left
Yeah.
out down here.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I
you
mean,
might
if you're
get.
okay with it,
Just keep in mind that I'll be getting pretty up and close and
that's all right.
wrestling with people. So as long as
Yeah.
you're all right with that, then
I mean, I can always hop off if need be.
yeah,
but,
I'll see why not.
yeah.
Why not?
How tall is Nadine?
How tall is Nadine?
Like the horse part of Nadine.
Is that a rude question?
I mean, how tall would I perceive?
How tall are horses? Spell horses.
Okay, so
right?
like regular
Like a
horses.
regular
horses,
horse.
but
I'd
a
say,
torso
right?
long.
She's a medium-sized creature.
because you're a
so
fae, you're
probably
medium-sized.
a little bit small, like a pony.
I say pony-sized, I
Pony.
imagine.
Not like being up on Stonebreaker's shoulders, where sometimes I'm actually out of reach.
If you are a medium-sized fae
I think temp is
centaur,
like 6 for medium-sized
Yeah.
creatures.
So
she's about 6 feet
you're
tall.
about your height, a little bit taller, but not a lot. When riding Nadine, yeah.
Well, I don't weigh too much, so hopefully it's not.
It's all right. I work out.
No sweat off your back.
Sweet gains.
All right.
Well, I
I've
guess
already
I'll,
mounted Calamity.
Yep, scramble up.
Yeah, I'll just pull it.
Camper's got his
Actually,
bow knocked and ready.
real quick, Nadine, would you do me a favor and just make a general strength check? Octopodacy. Thank you so much for the follow.
That's cool. That's a
Welcome
cool
on
name.
in.
Darby, what's that look?
You're full up on adrenaline.
Does adrenaline do a?
What does adrenaline do
You
again?
can add +2 to any roll.
That's
with
not
the
gonna help.
D20. Okay.
But you can't critically fail skill checks, right?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I got one question.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to say about that. Clever foodie. Thank you so much for the subscription. 17 months. We're so happy you're here. Pull up a chair. All right.
You are going to jail.
Yeah. We'll check this again, but right now, basically, what this is you've entered into a place where you're gonna have to be making checks to not go slow at this point, or to keep him on. But he does initially just fall right back off, and you collapse into a puddle. Everyone, there's all of you see Nadine trying very hard to hold on before there is just this utter collapsing of horse and bunny.
Yep.
I'm expressionless.
You just hit a point in her back. She's like, oh boy.
Why just stays on his back and. Look, I'm not usually one to look at gift horse in the mouth, but are you sure we're okay with this?
I think we'll be fine. I think you just hit a sensitive part in my back, and I think that's all. And I'm ready now. So we can try this again.
Is that just your 2 cents, or?
Yeah.
Where you have hit the amount of trying you can do probably here. I think
Yeah.
you're
Try.
gonna have-
She's
yeah.
saying try again.
Yes,
Yeah.
with that
Yep.
natural one, we're gonna have to probably wait until combat. You're
That's
feeling
fine.
really sore.
Yep.
We'll just wait till we're back in combat to get on this.
All right,
Yep,
all right.
That sounds like.
All
This
right.
is gonna go great.
Fantastic.
That's Pan's face.
And as all of you leave the sanctuary, initially, the first blast of air that you feel is cold, which you're fairly used to. It feels more like fresh air going through a vacuum. But as you continue to walk and then begin to fall, you feel warmth and moistness, and you smell loam and earth and water.
As we fall, I shout, Izzy, enjoy your book. Thanks for the armor.
I guess we're not gonna be alone in that room.
It smells like jungles of McCall in here.
Does.
Ooh.
As you find yourself once again
Oh. I
in
get
the
it.
swamp.
Well, the pun was not.
Oh,
but,
dang.
The
So-
camp was-
You are here on these 2 islands. For the sake of you've been in this room before, I will tell you that this water is absolutely swimmable. It is not super duper deep. A little gnarly. It doesn't smell terribly pleasant, but there we go. All right. The first monster that you see is incredibly hard to describe. This creature is quite large and covered in this shaggy, irregular, muddy, oily fur. And as it turns towards all of you, its neck is long, its body is round, its legs are short. Nothing about this creature looks like it lines up properly. As it turns towards you, its face is this blue-gray leather. Its eyes sheened and oil-slick black, and out of its mouth are 2 humongous tusks. You see 2 of these creatures. The other creatures that you see, I will say, because of the natures of the trees, these here mushroom trees, not everyone, in fact, sees anybody else here. However, I will say, Camber and Pan, standing at the water, you see Fion.
Oh, God.
Lister's mate is identifying the large furry creature. One quick second here. That is a catoblepas. Catoblepas.
What?
Catoblepas.
Mm-hmm.
The large orange furry creature is a catoblepas. It has an armor class of 14, 84 hit points, and it has no immunities or resistances.
Okay.
But yes, you see Fionn standing at the edge of the water. Nadine and Wyatt, you see Camber at the edge of the water. Need everyone to roll initiative.
Woo!
Let's go!
Yes. Okay. Okay.
Just perfect.
Great.
Okay.
Great. Fantastic.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go around Camber.
Not too bad to start off. 22 for Nico and I.
Okay.
Squeaking
Wyatt.
ahead with a 23.
Oh!
Coming in with a 23.
11.
11 from Han and Nadine.
9.
Coming in with a 9. And as all of
Low
you
initiative
stand
All right.
in this swamp, gazing around, welcome, adventurers, to Challenge Rating 5.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Sweet!
Oh,
Okay.
good. Good, great.
What a relaxed number.
Oh,
Okay.
just.
And on that note, Wyatt, it is your turn first.
Well, ride or die trying, I guess. And I'm going to try to get back up onto Nadine's back. Actually, let me measure here real quick.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you jump?
No. No. Yeah, I'm going to try to get up on Nadine's back.
Okay, Nadine, make another strength check for me, would you?
Which one will not stab me in the back?
Much better. That's an 18.
Okay.
Sweet.
Wyatt is firm and steady on your back. We got this, sir.
Cool. Let me know if I'm pulling any hair. Or
It's all good.
Question, Gauntlet Master. I've never
Yes.
actually thought about this before. If you hold a spell action, can you hold the meta magic application on that?
That is a great question. Presumably so, because your meta magic. Now, correct me if I'm wrong about this, but as I
I'm close
understand the way that your meta magic works, is that it is a thing that you apply as you cast it.
Right. That's my understanding too.
Okay. Now,
You can-
rules
you can-
say.
Only one meta magic option on a spell when you cast it, unless
Okay.
otherwise noted.
Okay, so yes, you can absolutely hold the meta magic on that casting as well. However, as a reminder, because we are playing rules extremely as written, if you hold this spell and the conditions are not met, you will still cast this spell and it will go wide.
Right.
Okay.
That won't be a problem.
Okay, not a problem then. Okay, so if you want to hold the casting, what are you holding?
I'm gonna lean in close to Nadine and say, look, I got a little trick up my sleeve that can turn the tide for all of us, but I need to be a little closer to our friends. If that's not too much trouble.
No, it's all right. Do you see Camber and Nico?
Yeah, I see.
And Pam?
I see. What is
Make
the T-Rex fighting an eagle? Is that his mount?
Yes.
Pan's mount?
Yes. I don't have a good image yet for
First choice for the
Calamity. My
name.
apologies, but yes.
I'd ride a T-Rex fighting an eagle.
Real quick,
Perception?
do me a favor. Yeah, make a quick perception check for me.
15.
15. You quite clearly see a camber across the water, and you hear less camber, more Nico on the other side of those trees. Nico's a little bit more distinguishably sounding. than Camber is. But you hear Nico moving around on the other side of those trees.
Look, I hear haste is for horses, so I hope you're hungry because the taste is gonna course through not just you, but that guy too. And I point at Camber, cause hey, we gotta make haste while the puns fly.
It will really behoove us to do so.
I like it. Good
All
teamwork.
right.
So that's my. I'm holding the haste spell twinned for Nadine and for Camber. If Nadine can get me within 30 feet.
Okay, give me a quick, because I want to make sure this spell goes the right way. Give me a quick insight check.
Oh, good.
You adrenaline?
I'm gonna add all 3 adrenaline surges to that 9 to make it a 15.
A 15? Okay. The camber across the water is holding pretty still.
Oh crap.
Like a little very, like, eerily still.
Cool. Well,
You all right, Wyatt?
yeah. Hopefully that's Camber. If it's not, just keep moving. Get me close to
You
somebody.
just get close to
Yeah.
it? What do you mean if that's Camber?
Oh, it's just usually
Yeah.
it's a little more.
I will say 6 seconds.
Yeah, 6 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Good luck.
Just like halfway through and just like waiting for the next turn.
Conversation ends at, what do you mean if?
Camber, it is your turn.
All right. Astride Nico for the first time in his life, Camber will take in his surroundings, breathe in the swamp air, be like, "Oh boy, it's musty in here," and he'll look over and be like, look over at the Fion-looking character and be like, I thought you went and grabbed some tacos. Why didn't you bring me any, boy?" And then
What are you talking about? Give me an insight check. It faded halfway through.
that'll be an 11.
11? It's very confusing. You didn't see him in the sanctuary, but Fion is just standing right there in front of you, looking confused.
Well, Snap Cool, we got some fighting to do, buddy. Welcome on board. And I will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark at the Ketoblepas.
Okay.
Ketoblepas.
Yeah.
That way.
You got it.
And I will cast Hunter's Mark on it,
You got it.
gesturing for Fion to charge that direction.
Okay. He turns and looks at it and goes,
Classic Fion.
Okay. And then I will take 2 shots from the back.
okay.
From on top of Nico. That is a 26 to hit.
26 will absolutely hit the Ketoblepas.
That was going to be pretty good. Hold on, proficiency bonus just went up. Let's see. Oh no, so 9. 12 points piercing,
Okay.
3 points of poison,
Okay. All those go through normal.
and Nico's going to infuse that with 1 point of cold damage this time.
Okay. As it has no immunities. 1 point of cold, did you say?
1 point of cold.
You got it.
Second attack. Natural 20.
Okay.
Yes!
Come on.
That's a nat 20.
Ketoblepas.
Out the gate.
Oh, I got an extra dice from the Piercer feat.
Worth it.
Let's add that in
Worth
there.
it.
Worth it, worth it, absolutely.
That one.
Okay. So we're looking at 17 points piercing,
Okay.
12 points of poison.
So 29 total?
Yep.
You got it.
And then Nico. Okay, so just for clarity's sake, GM, I am on top of Nico. We're occupying the same space.
Yes.
So he is going to charge in.
I say let's, for the sake of argument, let's put Nico like here basically.
Sure.
Just have Nico be in front of wherever
Sure.
you are.
So he's going to charge in and take a bite at
Okay.
the same target. That will be I think that's a 12. So he's not going to be able to make
I
it.
say 12 unfortunately misses as Nico, it seems a little disoriented by your weight and skids a little bit into the mud, pulls himself back up.
Okay. I will then. I think Nico would know to maneuver around this way, and let somebody else take a position across the way.
I'd say I would allow him to do that. He's smart enough to do that.
All right. That's us.
Okay. All right. Theon. Comes up to you, Pan.
Oh, hey, Fionn. Guess we
Hey,
lost.
friend, what are you doing there?
Advancing through the gauntlet to utterly destroy it by the end? You know that. I tell you all the time.
Sure, sure. You know, I think we should probably check out this water here.
Yeah, in a minute, maybe. I want to help Comrade Fiorelli with the big greasy tusker.
Sure, sure. I just think it might be very important.
Yeah, Fionn, I get it. This is unlike you to be so into water, but we can do that in just a minute, okay? Let's go help Gamber.
And as that happens, he casts, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, God.
Oh
Yep.
snap!
Okay.
Gee willikers.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm going to use all my adrenaline
Okay?
to make it a 15.
To make it a 15. Annabelle is giving Wyatt an adrenaline surge. Thank you. You feel something in your mind. But you shake it off, and it's very disorienting and just deeply, deeply confusing.
Would I have sensed that it came from Fionn? Did they do any
Give me
motion?
a quick insight check.
Okay.
Who knows where it came from?
No, it's a nat 1, so
Oh no!
no idea.
No, nothing.
Something in the swamp air is affecting my, Fionn, we have to go help, okay?
Oh, all right. All right, there you go. That's
So-
it for him.
So Pan succeeded on the wisdom save.
Yes.
Oh, okay. 15. Okay.
Just wrote it down.
All right. Let me double check one thing. Yep. Okay.
What kind of mimic is this?
Across the way, Wyatt Nadine, you see Kama go, "Hey, hey! I'm coming over to you!" And he jumps into the water.
Okay.
Count help over here. And he swims forward towards you.
Isn't Camber a fire genasi?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Xanite is giving Pan an adrenaline surge.
Going to need that.
All right. And that is what he does. Begins to move forward. Okay.
Outside there.
All right. That will do that for them. That brings us to the them. It brings us to the cow hippopotamus monster, warthog monster.
Their name is like kind of like all the body parts smashed together to make that creature.
Yeah.
It
It's just
does
a bunch of consonants and vowels.
have that sort of vibe to it. The whole thing is just an absolute mess. Okay. Nadine. As this creature moves forward, it's so heavy it sinks into the mud a little bit. Omega Scales is giving Pan an additional adrenaline surge.
A dragon surge, you say?
Yeah, I love
We'll
that.
use that next
This fight
turn.
won't be dragging on for too long then.
That.
And it meets your eyes. this light shines from it. It's hard to describe how light can look gray. But it's the best you can do to describe this. I need a con save. You have 3 points of adrenaline.
And it said +1?
Plus 2, and they can stack.
I don't think pumping it to an 8 will help. I rolled a 2, and I have no
All
my
right.
con modifiers.
All right.
As the light washes over you, you feel this immense cold, followed by this immense pain. I really should have brought my dice bag with me today.
Dodge Ryan.
That's
That's
not
a
what
lot
you
of
wanna
dice
hear.
you're rolling there. I don't know if I'm not fond of that.
Okay. Okay.
It's too many
Really
dice.
should have brought
You want to borrow some?
bag with me. No, that's okay.
That's what
It's entire.
It's gonna be.
This was a con save?
There are pros and cons to putting your stats the way they do.
As you take 47 points of necrotic.
I die.
Oh!
I drop dead.
I don't think you die.
Not
Give me a
die,
quick
but-
sec. You are down, however.
unconscious.
I'm
You are
40. I have 44
unconscious.
total hit points.
Oh.
I am
Oh, nice.
Wow.
just
As you feel Nadine completely collapse and wither away.
Oh no!
I just let out the haste on the on
on a dead corpse.
on the dead horse. Yeah.
I mean, she is still alive, so haste is still on her. You're
Well,
the
it
one
hasn't been
concentrating
cast
on
yet.
it, but yeah.
You didn't cast it yet, did you?
No, I guess I probably can't cast it. The condition was cast it on Nadine and Camber when I get within 30
Is
feet of
Camber?
an ally.
Oh, right, they're 40.
I would say that is not the camber you were hearing, so
Right.
it's okay.
Oh, so I can haste.
You
what?
can haste someone who's
Uh-huh.
down. It is a
Knock off
perfectly-
Camber, who's gonna sell us some knockoff.
Some
watches.
knockoff goods.
I will say again, that's the camber that you saw that was seeing eerily still, and you did hear
Okay.
Nico
Camber
on the other
yeah.
side.
Cool. Well, not to be the dead horse, I put some haste on you and on an enemy apparently.
All right. Well, the worst that could happen.
Oh no, I'm saying you can hear that's not. That's
Oh,
probably not
okay.
camber.
So
I'm
it
trying to
didn't
give you
trigger.
the out, my
Didn't
friend.
trigger. The out doesn't help because I already spent the.
Okay. All right. So you cast haste on Nadine.
Yeah, if
Okay.
you'll allow.
I will absolutely.
Cool.
Okay. All
Speed of
right.
death, friend.
That is what happens with that fine gentleman.
One go.
Camber.
Uh-huh.
Don't fail your concept.
This thing begins to swing around, and you realize that the end of its tail, it has this massive chunk of bone, armor, something, and it's mace-like and swinging towards
Damn.
you. It's only going to be a 9 to hit,
That'll
however.
miss.
Okay. And I believe that is all it can do with its turn.
Big old ball of swamp gas. Get out of here.
That's going to be it for the Catobla Pass, as Clever Foodie wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on Pan.
Yes! Haven't even had a turn yet.
Round and round
How
that
bad could
wheel
it
is
be?
go. You're about to find out, my friend.
Famous last words.
Vulnerable.
Yep.
Vulnerable.
For the next turn, you are
cool.
vulnerable to
Was-
all damage.
You were stony for a second.
Vulnerable. All
Okay,
right.
that's fine.
All right. Pan, it is your turn.
Yes! So question, for being on this mount, can the mount move and attack and then I do my turn, or is it always I go and then the mount goes?
I've got it pulled up here.
I say if you've
don't
got pulled
mind.
up,
Yeah.
then that'll be faster.
It's your choice. You can either control the mount or you can allow it to act independently.
And controlling it is...
Basically, you move in tandem,
Okay.
or you make your choices and then you let the mount move on its own. So, like, typically when you're mounted on the horse, you would move in tandem
Okay, yeah.
and move as one.
Yeah, because I'm mounted on it. I would like to move towards the Greasy Tusky.
Yeah.
But
You
I would
got it.
also, when my mount moves at least 20 feet, it can do a trampling attack. So I
Excellent.
was wondering what order that would
Yeah,
go.
you can
Would
use
I...
its movement and its.
Okay, then yes,
its
I would like...
trample. Yeah.
Then Calamity to our ally!
Okay.
And as it moves within 20 feet, it will do a trampling charge
Okay.
as it attacks with its hooves on the same turn.
As that happens, Fion reaches out an arm towards you. However, he swings wide and is not able to
I
grab
slap
on your
it.
arm.
Hugs later!
All right, so you are. Where would you
doing
like to
something.
be?
I would
You can
like-
control your mount.
Okay, cool. I don't know if I
Oh,
can.
let me zoom down here for the audience. You can. Well, let me. I'll rejigger it, but yes, you can absolutely control. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now you can.
Yeah, I would move to about here,
Okay.
next to my buddy, and I will then... Calamity will use its hooves.
Okay.
23.
That will hit.
And it will do, let's see, 8 bludgeoning, and I need a strength saving throw.
Absolutely.
DC is 14.
Rolls a 17 on the die, so
Damn it.
it's going to be a 21.
Wow.
This thing's quite big.
Yes, well, then I will, for my turn, that didn't quite work,
Okay.
I will use my glaive to swing in.
Okay.
19.
That'll hit.
Should I do damage first or do my second attack?
Each attack at a time.
Okay. So no damage yet, just attack.
Yes, roll the damage down.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
That is 9 slashing.
Okay.
And I will swing again.
Okay.
20.
20 will hit.
I'm just gonna keep going. 8 slashing.
Okay.
And then I will, as a... No, never mind. My bonus action, because I've already... yeah, I will, as a bonus action, attempt to knock it prone. So I need a contestant athletics check.
Ooh.
Or acrobatics, whatever you prefer.
What do we roll?
17.
It does not roll that.
Oh, snap.
It rolled a 9.
Oh, so
Hell
it is
yeah.
knocked prone.
Okay.
And I just sweep all the legs.
Sick.
That is essentially what happens. As you get up underneath this creature and you sweep your glaive underneath, you realize that while this creature is incredibly strong and deeply rooted into the ground, it's also awkwardly built. And as it hits the ground, it just... Whoa!
Oh, shit.
As you
Well-
describe it as incredibly strong and awkwardly built, I think to myself, much like capitalism, as I put the glaive on my back.
Okay. All right.
And that's my turn.
Nadine, first thing that happens, even in your sleep, is as the last thing that happens before you close your eyes is you smell something horrible. I need a con save.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
What?
You have 3 points of adrenaline.
I will use all of them to pump it to a 15.
A 15?
Uh-huh.
The smell is horrible.
Uh-huh.
And your body unconsciously begins to tremor as you are now poisoned.
Oh, no.
Now I need a death save.
Okay.
It's my turn to turn it to me.
Yeah, so you're going to be poisoned until the start of the Catoblepas' next turn.
10.
A 10, that is a success.
Yep.
Okay. With one success, that then brings us to Wyatt.
I just completely baffled, having just like released the magic into
Oh, that's a great question.
the body of Nadine.
I'm vibrating very fast.
Yeah, and now seeing this happen, picturing the poison rushing through the veins twice as fast, I put my hands on you, and I whisper right in your ear. If I knew you had no con bonus, I would have reconsidered, as I pump in Cure Wounds at 3rd level.
Woo! Wyatt!
Boy.
Sweet.
And because the Gauntlet is an educational show and we just had a question in chat, I just looked it up. No, it actually does not make those death saves at disadvantage. Just looked it up.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
8 plus 9. 17.
17.
And then I'm going to spend a sorcery point to re-roll one of my healing dies for my empowered healing.
Oh,
'Cause
nice.
I rolled a 1
Okay.
on one of them, so I'm going to re-roll that one. Well, that's a little better. For an additional 17 plus 7, 24 points of healing.
Sick.
Wait.
Okay.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
All right.
And yeah, and then I will just recharge some of those sorcery points because I've already blown 4 tonight. Gonna burn just a 1st level spell slot to get back to.
Okay.
Bonus action. And then for my movement, I'm gonna get away from the.
Run,
Thank
little
you,
bunny!
Wyatt. It's all good.
Did I fall prone when Nadine went down?
Yeah, you definitely did.
So
Run, Wyatt, run.
Real quick,
Crawled over and
it is gonna take an attack of opportunity. Xanabug has given
Oh,
Nadine
it
an
is.
adrenaline surge.
Cool.
It takes an attack of opportunity against you with its tail.
Oh boy.
The 21 to hit you.
Yep.
Oh boy. Emmy, stop!
You stop that right now. Go on, get.
good work.
Thank you.
Is you take 23 points of bludgeoning damage. This thing rings your bell. It hits you straight across the side of your head. I need a con saving throw.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I need to make a wait for the concentration. Yeah.
No, I need a con saving throw. This thing hit your head, and you
Oh good.
almost begin to see little
Oh,
blue
God.
birds spinning through your eyes. So let's get the one for haste first, and then let's
Okay.
get.
All right. First one here. That's pretty cocky. Yeah.
I think we know where it's headed, so.
So 9.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
we know where it's at.
You have 3 points of adrenaline.
I just have to beat half of 23, right?
Yeah.
So 16 will save.
Okay. All right, and now I need another con save.
I'm not stunned for a round. Because that's what happened when haste is off.
True. Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
that's.
18.
Yeah.
rough for
Plus
you.
6 is
Rough couple
24
turns.
on that
Okay.
second one.
You are
buddy.
you do not fail this save, and your eyes begin to cross, and you see double for a second, and then it returns. There's a little bit of a ring in your ears, but you are aware of the world around you.
All right.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Wyatt?
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
All right, that'll bring us to Camber.
Oh man. Okay. Fast moving action over here as the warhorse comes charging in. Pans, flailing and glaving everywhere. To attack with my dagger from the back of Nico, GM. How would you call that? A prone creature.
A prone creature. I'm going to say since it's large, I will call that
Okay.
at advantage
All right,
because
bow
this
in one
thing's
hand.
quite big.
Drawing a dagger with my other.
Nice.
I'm going to look for the soft underbelly and take 2 slashes.
You've got it.
First attack.
Oh, actually, you know what? As that happens, real quick, I do
Yep.
hold that attack in your hand. I need a con save
Sure,
from
sure.
you.
Starting my
as-
turn.
Yep, you take in a deep whiff of this
Okay.
thing, and it smells of rotted meat.
I'm guessing
You
everybody's
have
full.
plus 3 to it.
Oh, okay, amazing.
And you have 3 points of adrenaline. Nadine has 1, Pan has 2, Wyatt has 3.
I will use all 3 to make that a 16.
A 16. You manage to shake the smell off.
So 16
16 is
save.
it. Yeah.
Awesome.
You are now
One
immune
shot.
There we go.
Oh.
to the smell of this creature.
Amazing. Okay,
Save on the
so
stage.
attack number 1 coming on in hot. That will be with my dagger. That will be a 16 to hit.
The 16 will hit.
Hunter's mark. Nico's going to infuse
Let's
this.
say it is. Yep.
11 points of piercing
Okay.
and 3 points of cold.
Is exactly.
There we
Get
go.
out. Oh,
As the last thing you hear from this creature is as it fades away. Xanabug is giving Camber an adrenaline surge.
Thank you, Zanite. I will then turn my attention across the way. I'll look at Pan and be like, nice work on this one.
nice work, Vironelli.
What the hell's up with Fion slashing at you?
Is that what he did? I didn't notice. I thought he was trying to slap me.
It certainly was not a friendly slap on the ass. Think something's up.
Really?
And I will
trust him.
I will use my bonus action to turn my hunter's mark in that direction.
Give me a quick insight check.
Sure. Natural 20.
Natural
Or
20.
22.
That's a nat one.
Xanabug has given Nadine an adrenaline surge. Okay, with a natural 20, Theon does not have his axe. He's just standing there. He does not have his axe. He does not have his shield. He's just standing there in his clothes. Which King 1 of 9, make that survival check. With that, only because you rolled the natural 20, give me a free perception check.
Sure.
Generous.
28.
Jesus
Christ. Okay.
Rangers.
So,
Just me.
you notice that Fion's feet, he's standing at the edge of the water.
Uh-huh.
And there's something wrong about the way his hooves are shaped. And it takes a second for you to realize that there's something on the back of his hooves. So there's something very thin and hard. It's slick, and it's hard to really get a grasp from this distance what you're looking at exactly. But it dips down into the water.
I'll look over at Pan and be like, you ain't normally greasy.
No.
Keep your distance, man.
Yes.
And I will have Nico give a wide berth, about 40 feet, and just kind of a slow stalk, wings like straight up, kind of protecting me.
Okay.
And just like neck curled around and start to snarl.
Okay.
And we'll end our turn over there.
You'll end your turn over there. Okay. That does, in fact, bring us
Distance is my specialty, actually.
Leon. As Fion turns towards you. We'll check this. Okay. Just checking the distance on this, y'all. Yeah, okay.
Awesome.
Yep. Okay, I'm pretty sure this'll do it. All right. So you run off for playing then, and he pulls his hands in front of him, and you see beautiful greens and blues begin to shimmer between them. I need wisdom saves from both of you.
Dang.
You're just out of range for mine.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
in fact,
thought
I
about
need
that.
it from Nico too.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
He's good at this. He's a lot better than me.
All right, real fast. Witch
Right.
King 1 of 9 has rolled a
Oh.
23 on their Find the Path survival check, which would indeed let you know that this is the first of 3 rooms before a sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. 17 for Nico.
Okay, that's a success.
A definite failure for Camber.
Okay.
A 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Xanabug is giving Camber an adrenaline surge.
I will spend one surge to make this a 16.
Okay. Nico and Pan succeed.
Mm-hmm.
Camber. For a moment there, it almost looks like a kaleidoscope. These beautiful patterns of geometric shapes But the more you watch, the more you realize they're becoming round and fluid and natural, and it's fascinating. You are incapacitated.
Oh shit.
You are charmed currently, you are incapacitated, and you have a speed of 0.
Okay.
That is all you know.
Okay. Damn.
He then moves right about. Alright, that'll do it for Theon. The camber above continues to swim. Shakes himself up onto the land. Alright, and as he does, Wyatt, he looks at you. Hey, Wyatt! What are you doing? I need a wisdom saving throw.
I don't want any knockoffs. Wisdom. Oh, that's not bad. 16 on the die, plus 1 for 17.
Okay. You feel something buzzing in your ears, but it doesn't seem to take hold. All right. That'll do for him, which brings us to the Catoblepas.
Oh boy.
Okay. Who's going to take a swing, stomps forward, takes a swing at you, Wyatt.
Mm-hmm. This is great.
It's a 19 to hit.
Just looking at my spell slots. Ugh, fucking shield.
Shield.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smart.
They
Can't take them with you.
Yep.
As having felt this ringing before, you put your hands up in front of you, and the attack of this tail that's about the size of your body bounces off of the air in front. The other one has perished. Pan, it is your turn. I need a con save. Oh, wait, no, it's dead. Never mind, I don't need nothing.
Forgot it, good. I think to myself how, as good as we're doing here, I'm sure our allies are doing even better wherever they are. I would like to move... question, if I'm riding, can I hop off at any point? Is that any sort of cost? Or, okay.
Yes, if you're, like, going quick, for instance, if you had this creature dash, I might make you make a check to get off of
Right.
it unscathed. But if you're just walking along, yeah, you can just get off.
I'm gonna have it bring me to here, which should put me still within range. I have it drop me off there. I can still reach
Okay.
15. It runs to here and drops me,
Okay.
and I don't know if that's then.
I would say you probably don't want to be stabbing through your mount.
No, I was gonna have. Can I have the mount? So that's from where I was.
They wouldn't amount to much.
Like 15-ish feet. It's got 60 feet of movement. Could I have it? Could I have my mount move up and then charge down? Just take a running sort of route.
Yeah,
and then,
you have
okay.
You have a bond with this creature that is deeply ingrained in your mind.
Okay.
It is feeling the thoughts you are giving it as you think. I would like you to run around and make this hooked loop. It
Okay.
simply knows what you want.
Great,
You don't
then-
know how, you know, but you feel it.
Then it drops me off and then uses the rest of its movement to move 15, 25, 30. That's still within the 60. It moves down and does another trampling charge.
Okay.
So an attack. Ugh. Having trouble with the footing. 9.
Unfortunately, a 9 does not hit Fion as he simply rocks out of the side and goes, "What are you doing, Pan?"
Real Fion wouldn't do this to Firinelli! And I swing. I'd like to use a bonus action to cast Wrathful Smite.
Okay.
And then I will swing my glaive for my first attack.
Okay.
How many adrenalines do I have?
You have 1 point of
Burning through
adrenaline.
those tonight.
Uh,
Maybe one
12?
does later.
A 12, unfortunately, does not hit.
I
as
swing
once
again?
Pan beyond steps to the side.
okay, swing again. 20.
A 20 will hit.
Okay. And he would then take.
Smite's about to go off. That's great.
Thinking about. Actually, yeah, I will smite. That was in my
Uh-huh.
wheelhouse because no one impersonates my friend. 6 slashing, and I will
Okay.
smite at a 2nd level.
Okay. I say it's whatever level you cast it at.
Well, we have 2 smites going on.
Oh,
Your
Oh, I have
Smite?
Wrathful.
You have Wrathful Smite up, or you. Yeah, I say you. I can't remember if you can't do both, but.
Can I do?
I think
Because
that's
it's the next. One is a concentration. This one's
I
a
say
concentration.
the Wrathful
but,
Smite is a concentration, but
Yeah.
I think you can regular smite.
but that's
on
the
top.
next time it hits, so I
Yeah.
deal an extra 1d6. So I'll just roll the 1d6 psychic.
Okay, let's do that.
It takes 2 psychic.
All right.
I need a wisdom saving throw from it.
Ooh.
Oh, hold on. So it's 2 psychic. Okay. And a wisdom saving throw.
DC is 15.
Nah.
Okay, it is frightened of me.
Okay.
And then for smite, at the 2nd level,
Hold on, let me double check.
yes, let me know.
Loud keyboard. Yep, sure enough.
I can do it?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I never did that much. I just snapped the heck out of things, so I didn't think about it.
3d8 coming.
Yep, 3d8 radiant.
12 radiant.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I will use more of my movement to step to here. Let me make sure.
Okay.
Yes, okay. And then. That'll work. Okay.
Okay.
And
I'd say I think you use your bonus action.
I use my
so you're
bonus
gonna be
action to
able
do
the
Wrathful
next
Smite and do
attack.
2 damage, but also frighten it. And that is my turn as I
Okay.
stand.
That was a lot.
Give me a quick free perception check.
Got it. 14.
14? Okay. You stab Fion. Alright.
I'm mad at them now.
Alright. Nadine, it is your turn.
Woo!
I would like to stand up.
Okay.
I will first use Quicken Healing, spend 2 of my key points to regain 1d6 plus 4 health points.
Nice.
Okay.
Where the hell do I keep track of key? Actually, where the hell do I keep track of key?
Have a lovely night, Zen. I bug you. Take care.
I have 5. Okay, cool. Alright, 1d6 plus 4. I heal 10 HP.
Go.
Nice.
All right.
Climb back up.
Getting back up there. Will bonus action, I will enter into the Blade Song.
Okay.
Get that going. Pump my AC up to a 19.
How does your blade song look when you enter the blade song dance, Nadine?
I think Nadine just starts like cantering in place
Oh,
a little
cute.
bit.
a little bit of a
that.
square dance.
A little bit of a
jazz
square dance. The little horsey like kick up just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
moving the arms.
That's great.
Like so. I think she'll pull out a short sword.
Okay.
This is, oh god, it's gonna be tricky. Cause I have disadvantage on attacks until. Oh wait, it did. It went
Oh
through its
yes.
turn.
It has indeed had its turn because you were down for that.
down.
However, I do need another con save actually as that happens because
Alright.
you are standing right by this
Yep.
critter.
Yep. I fucking I cannot with you. You cursed damn thing. That is a 1.
Oh no, Nadine!
I'm poisoned, right?
You are
That's okay. That
As the sweet smell of rot and decay and excrement enters your whole nose.
Oh God.
oh my god, that is rancid. But I grew up on a ranch. I have haste cast on me still?
You do. Yeah, you have an extra action.
What's that like?
And your AC's higher. And
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
move
yeah,
twice
yeah.
as fast.
Yeah. Oh my god, I can move 100 feet.
Yes.
So my AC's at a 21 then.
Okay.
Sick.
Can't touch this. Okay, let's try and hit. I've got extra attacks, so I'll do one hit.
Okay. These will all be a disadvantage
Yep.
as you are making these attacks with one hand on your nose.
Oh my god, this smell is so bad. Jesus. 7 plus 8 is a not high enough number, I don't think.
You have 2 points of adrenaline.
Oh, it's a 7 plus
That's
8?
a 15.
That's a
right? That's
15.
Yeah, 15
That'll
hits.
hit.
I'll hit. Okay. Cool. 6 plus 4. Yes. 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
God, this list is so long. Yep, and then we'll just try and hit again.
Try and hit again.
Yep. Second attack.
Okay.
That's both a 10, so there's 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
Okay, and then another. That's not great. Another 5 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Then using the extra action given to me via haste,
You got it.
we'll do a green flame blade
Okay.
with that last
sweet.
attack, which is just my normal hit, I believe.
Yes, that is correct.
Yep. That's 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
And then that's a D8 instead. Yoink.
So we have a rule. It has to be in the tray. It's fine.
Yeah.
It takes 3 points of fire damage.
Okay.
There's no other creature within.
There is not.
So, yep.
Okay. Anything else on your turn, Nadine?
Okay.
All right. And as that happens, we've hit the end of initiative. We're going to take a quick break, y'all. We're going to take a quick heckin' break. We're going to stretch our legs,
Time flies when
get
you're
a
having
little bit of
puns.
water,
I know, right?
take care of ourselves. But don't go anywhere, because what's that? We have a giveaway to do.
Yeah, we do.
What?
Giveaway.
It's a $15 giveaway, a coupon code to the amazing sponsor of this show. That's right. It's Cantrip Candles. We are going to have a code word going through. This is an international giveaway, so anyone can win. Please do not enter more than once or you will be disqualified. Nightbot's going to have a word going through. In this case, it's going to be saddle up, all one word, saddle up.
Great.
Only enter it once or you will be disqualified. Take care. We're going to be right back.
See you soon.
Welcome back in, everyone. Welcome back to the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons Combat Chaos, where our adventurers are continuing through their never-ending quest to defeat every monster of the multiverse. We are so happy all of you are here, and we hope that this can be a place that can provide you with whatever it is that you need on this fine night. So happy to have every single one of you. Court has won the Cantrip Candles giveaway.
Congrats.
Send us a DM on Twitch, the little chat box button. Send us that little chat box button. Send us a message. We're going to get back to you with the coupon code here pretty quickly. Thank you so much. And real fast, we want to just throw a quick thank you actually to Toast Times, who won last week but was not able to use the giveaway. We weren't originally going to be able to have a giveaway for tonight because June had a weird number of weeks. But we were able to do it, so Toast Times, wherever you are,
Amazing.
thank you so much.
Gifting it forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Spray
Heckin-
lit.
Exactly. Not in the
Break.
comments.
Yeah.
Good count.
Technically, not in
Good
it,
count.
so-
They are right.
I got one free.
We slipped a couple.
All right, adventurers. Are you ready to re-enter the gauntlet?
Yes.
Yeehaw.
All right. Oh, real quick, actually, there's a real quick thing I just wanted to do. And that
That's
we're gonna
almost like
see. We're
it
trying to get captions working again. They may or may not work because of the nature of our microphones. But we're gonna try it one more time. In any case, we're gonna dive back on in, everyone, as you find yourself still in the swamp. Wyatt, we are at the top of initiative. It is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna look at this ugly-ass creature and I'm gonna say, there's obviously a higher power behind my divine rhymes, but looking at you, I know my suspicions are true. Intelligent design is a lie, as I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay.
Woohoo.
And you're casting this on.
Oh, the thing that looks like it couldn't have been intelligently designed. Yeah, the cat.
The Catoblepas.
Yep.
Yes, I've gotten better at it now. Saying it multiple times will do that for you.
Catoblepas.
All right, what kind of a save are we making here?
Wisdom.
You've got it.
Should Katoku pass away? Okay.
I didn't hate that
Thank you, thank you.
one. They're growing on me.
It's what Nose Pass evolves into.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's that Pokemon?
Pikachu.
It's gonna be a 7.
Oh, that's a fail. Yeah. So it's gonna
Okay.
take D8. Nope. D6. 2. Oh my god, all twos.
As Annabelle wants to spin the wheel of chaos on you. So let's get that
First it
damage
takes
out.
6 damage
Yep.
and it runs its full movement speed away from me.
Okay. Where are you? Oh, it's gonna run into the water a little bit. As it turns, looks back at you, and its eyes widen. You see the edge of the whites of some irises, and runs, squealing, its back feet into the water. And as that happens, round and round that wheel's about to go. Where it's gonna stop, why it's gonna find out. Exhaustion. The wheel's been kind of mean tonight as you take 1 point of exhaustion. This will only last this game.
I think that's sheerly from trying to pronounce this thing's name so many times. Okay, that was my action. Yeah,
Okay.
Great. I'm going to look up at Nadine and say, when the first try doesn't pan out, you just gotta camber back up onto Stallion and Wyatt again.
True words never spoken, my friend.
And I climb up on Nadine.
That's what you were during the break. That's what you were doing.
Quad kill, yeah. It actually came to me while I was peeing.
How many sorcery points did you burn to come up with that one?
I don't know.
You
I did drink a full bottle of
didn't
water.
count
That should
away.
count for 2.
If you don't mind just making a quick strength check.
Absolutely.
Well, because of that natural 1 at the top, I'm needing some checks in here.
Advantage from the amazing work.
No.
Strength.
You have 2 points of adrenaline.
I'll pump 1 to push it to a 10.
That was what I was looking for.
There we
You got
go.
Totally worth it.
it. Okay.
And then I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points to quicken an Eldritch Blast as a bonus action to shoot at the.
Katoku pass.
I already forgot it. Yeah, Kintobla Pass.
You've got it. Let's make those attacks.
Woo! All right. Ooh, that's cocked for sure.
Yeah.
9 plus 8 is 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
Amazing. For 12 points of force damage. It's
Okay.
pushed further back away from us.
Okay, as it rolls into the muddy water.
Go on, get.
As it's standing, it looked gross and wet before. It looks more gross and wet now as it pulls itself up. There's just mud and muck and moss dripping off of its tusks.
Second one to hit is 25.
That'll hit.
Yeah. For another 8 points of force damage, push back another 10 feet.
Because, you know... Yeah, no, that's not how this would work. All right, yep. Because it's difficult to rain the water, but it's not trying to swim, so... There you go. It is off the map.
Mission accomplished.
Way up here.
Wow.
Take 2, Nadine. Go ahead. That's me.
All right. With Wyatt's turns ending, that brings us to Camper.
I am incapacitated. I am mystified by
Certainly.
by fake Fion
Are.
over there. So I cannot take actions or reactions. Nico will spend his turn. Wings now down low in front,
Okay.
almost presenting like a barrier in front of us, both of us. He's gonna take the dodge action.
Okay, you've got it as
Is it?
you continue to
Weird.
stare forward. Once again, just these lava lamp, oil slick blobs of color just dancing across your face.
It's us.
All right. That then brings us to Fion, which some stuff's going to happen here.
Yes, Fion, their movement speed is 0.
Excellent.
They have the frightened condition.
Okay.
They take 4 psychic damage, half my level.
Okay.
Rounded down, which is 4. And as an action, they can make a wisdom check against my spell save to end the
All
effect.
right. That is what's going to happen now.
And they have
I say 'cause we're
disadvantage
frightened.
on it.
Yeah.
Woo! Damn.
That's a natural one.
That's,
The other roll was quite good, so
Oh.
very, very well done.
Scary.
Okay. Make a quick perception check for me, because you are interacting with this creature directly right
13.
now. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. I've seen what I need to see.
Okay.
Don't die.
Oh no.
Okay.
The warning wasn't for us.
So, Fion stands there, sort of looking at you, his eyes wide, looking at his hands. That's all that happens there.
Oh.
Bringing us then to Camper.
Oh. Camber question mark.
Oh.
I was like, you just went.
Okay.
But what about second camber?
Who holds up his hand, just very silently and quietly, as sparks and flames dance between them. I need wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
It's not saving throws, it's ability checks at disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Same for exhaustion, right?
Correct.
Fudgy, fudge, fudge.
Nadine, you have 1 point of adrenaline. Wyatt, you have 3.
Cool. Putting all 3 on to make it a 15.
Okay.
5.
Okay. So, Nadine, you begin to just see sparkles
Pretty color.
and flecks in front of your eyes. You are incapacitated.
Wow, look at the pretty lights.
And,
Nothing happens to you.
okay, cool.
Yeah. Annabella's giving Wyatt an adrenaline surge. You succeed.
So Nadine's just standing still, but I'm still up.
Yes, that's
on-
correct.
on-
Now, let me check something really quickly here because something's about to happen.
This is deflect missiles. We're gonna see.
Thing doesn't.
Cannonball's giving Nadine an adrenaline surge. Okay.
No, because I have a.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not that kind of thing.
I don't think yours is very complicated. So
Yeah, it's a lot happening.
there's a
here.
lot. Second pair of
Okay.
eyes.
Well, you already have 6 limbs, so all of a sudden you're just
I
gonna
know.
say you want.
Just like, woo, relax.
Okay.
Happens, happens.
So, Camber.
Me, Kimber.
No.
Oh. Dang.
He came from
Just
question mark.
simply walk forward. Those sparks flying behind his hand.
Looks like the real camera.
It does. He walks forward, and you see this magic between his fingers, looking at Nadine, and he looks at you and says, "It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, Wyatt." That's that for his turn.
Want to go for a ride?
This is great.
This is fantastic.
All right, that then will bring us to the Catoblopus, who is deep in the muck and the slime and the water up here and begins trudging forward. Using its entire action to get up here.
Jeez.
Okay.
Dork. Move faster, Goofy.
Actually,
Quality Raz.
Yeah. Yeah.
hold on. Yeah, that's exactly what it would have done. Okay, it has crawled itself up onto the shore, and as it plops back up onto the ground, it looks deeply, deeply like it has had all of its dignity stripped away.
Really puts a damper on the mood.
Pan, it's your turn.
I
Like it had any
Just
dignity to begin with.
whip my finger around like this in Calamity's direction,
Okay.
and Calamity just takes off, running 20 feet up.
As all of you see this horse frown, deeply entrenched in face, spin around, grass flying up in the air behind its hooves.
As they move, and they would get an attack of opportunity, but it would be a disadvantage.
Yeah, you know what though? He will take it, as you do just see Theon reach out towards the horse.
Why the long face?
Well, it's a very serious
Yeah.
horse.
It's not very good. Let's see what the horse's DC is,
It's-
shall we?
The horse's AC is 11.
Ah, it hits the horse with the 17.
Okay.
All right. All right.
That was with disadvantage?
Yes. So you see Theon reach out and his hand brushes along the fur. And you hear, both in your mind and with your ears, the horse just starts, Calamity just lets out a high-pitched whinny as he takes 14 points of bludgeoning damage and 4 points of psychic damage.
14. Ooh.
18, yeah.
18 points of damage.
You should have gone for the head. As Calamity then races back towards them, really wounded.
Okay.
But then charging, trampling strike again.
Come on.
That's not cocked, right?
No, that's pretty dead on.
17.
A 17 will hit.
Okay.
Okay. 11 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and into strength saving throw, DC 14, or they're prone. Again, disadvantage.
Okay, strength saving throw?
14.
14?
Sure.
It's a 9.
Woo! Hell yeah.
So they're prone now. And as I
Alright.
walk closer and I remove my glaive, I say, "You have committed many sins which I normally do not care about, except for," and I bring my glaive down, for 22?
A 22 will hit.
Impersonating my friend.
He's prone, buddy. You're at advantage.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
true.
roll the
That-
see if it's
come
wrong.
on.
There's no.
Thank goodness. That was a 1. So 9 slashing,
Okay.
and then I bring in my, just do both. Impersonating my friend, slashing my horse. 27.
That'll hit.
So close.
8 slashing.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Give me a quick perception check.
Got it. 20?
20? Okay, sure. So you've already gotten the impression that this Fion has got something kind of funky going on with his feet, that he's acting weird, he doesn't have his axe. The more you tear away at him, you would expect to be seeing blood. You would expect to be seeing flesh, torn clothes, torn armor, things like that. Just the evidence of damage having been taken. And while you're very aware that you've been hitting this creature and he's knocked down and he seems to be breathing heavily, it doesn't look like he's taken any damage. You know he has. He's reacting like he has.
Oh, boy.
Then I will bonus action attack
Okay.
with the blunt end of my glaive.
Okay.
2 13s. Not going to look too far into that. 21 with that.
That'll hit.
And I will smite at level 1.
Okay.
Sweet.
You do not gain any additional dice from this.
Okay, 12 slashing.
Okay.
And I need to roll
2d8.
2.
You got it.
13 radiant.
Okay. As you stab down into this creature, Fion's face expands outwards. And the color of his fur, it's not so much that his fur dissolves, so much as the color starts to fade. And everything begins to spread out and become flat. It's very The Thing, where just everything about it is shifting and changing. It's just, it bubbles backwards, and you see part of a skull, and this green-gray ooze begin to dissolve backwards from this skull as the ooze turns into ash.
Say, well,
What the
can't
heck?
unsee that. That's in my head now.
Whoa!
But worth it.
And you also see something, the ash dissolves in a paper-thin line down towards the water.
Ah, God. Don't want to go in there, but...
Yeah.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, all right, neat turn, Pan. Nadine, it is your turn.
It was
I can
neat.
do nothing.
You can do nothing as you continue to
I
stare.
can't move. I can't. Right. Incapacitated. No actions
Yep.
or reactions.
That's correct. However, as that one dissolved, you blink, and the world comes back to you.
What? The lights are so pretty.
Look at them. Look at them. Wyatt, it is your turn.
Focus.
Lights.
This is going just great. I'm gonna look down at not Camber and say, "Get out of here with this camber fit shit you're peddling, 'cause I ain't buying it." As I put a Hexblade's curse on him,
You've got it.
and follow that up immediately with an Eldritch Sting.
Okay, you've got it.
That's an
Yes!
20.
Yes!
Come on. This is, of course, with the repelling property as well. Not great on the dice. That'll be 4 plus 4, 8 points on the first one. Push back 10
Okay.
feet. Second attack is going to be an 19 to hit.
All right, that
Oh,
will
God.
hit. However, Zagmeister wants to spin the Wheel of Chaos on you, feeling as though you, I think, earned it a little bit. As kind of this call from the audience here.
I think that's
As
fair.
round and round this wheel's gonna go, where it's gonna stop, why it's about to find out. Raise the stakes, GM.
Whoa.
As I put a D30 into play on
Ah.
any time I choose.
Sick.
As long as they're not horse stakes, I'm fine.
Don't be such a naysayer.
Stop it!
You're just
Damn it!
Literally can't help it.
committing to the bit.
No.
I've completely lost my train of thought.
You were dealing some damage.
I was dealing some damage. With that Hexblade's Curse, that was an additional 3 points on the first attack.
Okay, you've
And
got
then the
it.
second attack is 8 points of damage as well.
You've got it.
And that's a bonus action. Oh, and then for my movement, I'm going to just abandon my friend here because this is not working out.
I don't blame you.
Oh, gosh, where am I going to go?
I get it. I get it.
On the
Yeah.
upside, I've taken most of the brunt of stuff, so
I just imagine Wyatt like popping up. Ha! Down. Up, up, down.
At least there's like a higher vantage point of view.
Yeah.
Something.
you're doing your CrossFit exercise.
Yeah, it's your box jumps.
That's definitely why we're here. It's for CrossFit. Yeah, just hopping off and kind of running into the
All right.
brambles a bit here.
Real
Is this
quick.
difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
so running in towards the brambles a bit here.
You've got it.
And yep, that's me.
Real quick, give me a quick perception check.
Cool.
As again, you're interacting with this creature, I want to give you all as many opportunities as you can to kind of get what's going
That'll
on.
be
here.
a 19.
A 19. Wow. Okay, great. Very similarly to Theon, who you did not see, but very similarly nonetheless, Camber does not seem to have his bow. He
Or his boy.
You know what? You remember him from that far back. Camber's not wearing his half plate.
I also
As a
never seen
matter
him
of
do
fact.
the hypnotism thing either.
Yeah.
so.
But Camber is wearing the armor he was wearing when he first entered the Gauntlet.
Cool.
So, there you go.
Indeed,
I
indeed.
feel like you're just thinking of new puns.
I'm trying.
Yep.
It's not sincere
Alright.
curiosity. It's just thinking of new puns.
No, I actually was curious, but I'll ponder on the next turn.
Okay.
Ponder.
That's not a pun. That was.
Say it's
I
close.
don't think
It's
that's
close.
one.
It's close.
I don't know anymore. Speaking of the thing.
Camber, it's your turn.
Sure. As the world returns to me, I'll look around. I will see no other enemies, but I'll see Pan. Hey, way to clean up when I slacked there. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Sounds to me like this fight's still going on across the way, so don't mind me. I'm gonna head into the bush, and I'm gonna turn Nico around. Like, all right, buddy, let's break on through this line, and I'm gonna have him just kind of use his wings to like reach forward and pry open the brambles a bit as we try and snake our way through.
Give me a
the-
quick strength check.
A strength check for Nico. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go. Ugh, except he rolled bad. That is a 5.
A 5?
Yeah.
Okay. What I will say is that he does not prevent you on accident from getting through here or anything like that. It's he's being a good boy. He's trying
He's
very
such a
hard
good
to
boy.
help you.
Cool.
But it's still difficult terrain to
Sure.
shake through.
He's got 40 feet.
Um,
He's got 40 feet walk speed for us to move.
Witch King 1 of 9 is identifying the fake Camber.
Finally.
Okay. So I'm trying to think, and there has been some debate on chat about how to word this. because the Gauntlet is an educational show, we want to make sure our audience feels empowered to play with the cards that they have at their disposal. What I will say is one of these creatures has already died and thus been partially exposed. Thus, I will allow this identify because you've seen the exposure of this creature. Otherwise, you would have very likely have just gotten Camber's stats. So, just so for future educational purposes, that is how I'm ruling it, only because you've seen some of the smoosh. So,
Seems reasonable.
what I will say, having seen this one now dissolve, this is an adult Oblex.
Ooh.
Records of the Realms, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We're so happy to have you. Okay. It has an armor class of 14 and 75 hit points. It has no immunities. It has no vulnerabilities.
Your resistances.
Nope.
Great.
All right.
All right. So using 40 feet of movement, that can get us to about here in the marsh,
Okay.
and from here, GM,
Yes.
am I able to get line of sight on someone who looks a lot like me?
Give me a quick perception check, because there is some brush in the way.
Sure.
You're not gonna make him an insight check to see if he knows?
17.
17, you can see him.
Sure.
Yes, I'm going to say he's going to have a little bit of cover, but yes, you can see him.
I'm just gonna be like, oi!
You stop that!
Totally no.
And then I'll, that'll be our turns.
Give me a quick history check, Camber, or insight check, whichever you would prefer.
Let's take insight.
It's you from the past.
7.
7? Okay.
There's lots of things that look
There's-
like people.
Yeah, I'd
so.
say this is very weird. But yeah.
Many are people.
Wah, wah.
Okay, that'll be us.
Okay. All right. That then will bring us to Fake Camber. Fake Camber turns, makes eye contact with you and goes, and then proceeds to move back to what he was doing. Okay.
He's pretty mad, Jelly.
Just zoom in a little bit here, see what he can get to here real quick. Alright, as Camber begins walking towards you, Wyatt, he just keeps holding out his hand. His face looks concerned. What are you doing? And he reaches out to touch you. And you see what almost looks like a little bit of string in the palm of his hand moving towards you. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Do I have any adrenaline?
You have 1 point.
I will spend that 1 point to make the 13 a 15.
That succeeds.
Thank you for whoever refilled me.
As for a second, you see color begin to flash before your eyes. It then fades. That will then bring us to the Catoblibus.
Still here.
Still up there.
Yep, sure is. Indignified and gross.
Stinky boy.
It is a very stinky boy. As it continues to move forward, you wonder exactly what anything could be feeding it. Annabelle has given Wyatt an adrenaline surge.
Thank you, Annabelle.
It moves forward a little bit. And Nadine, you feel a familiar cold glow on the back of your head. I need a saving throw. It is a con saving throw. And I once again did not bring my bag
Bless would have been
here.
so much more useful than haste.
I know. Well,
We all rolled really good initiative.
is
How were you
it so?
supposed to
It's
know,
a
man?
saving. I can't take reactions. I don't know why I'm looking. Cool.
You have 2 points of adrenaline, Nadine.
Con save?
Con.
I have 2 points of adrenaline.
On.
I don't think pumping it to a 12 would help.
Okay.
So I will leave it at 8.
As you once again feel this incredible coldness.
Nap
down your back.
Are getting just wrecked.
Look
So
at it this way. I'm eating up the
That's true.
stuff
true.
so that you are not taking
That's a
it.
little wicked well.
You're just
So
a-
you're kind of the tank.
You're a
so
con save,
you can do it.
fucking
I'm a
sponge.
tank by proxy.
Yep.
With your half HP as the next.
You take 32
I
points
am
of
still
necrotic
up.
damage.
Oh my god.
Should've
Hey,
gone for
y'all,
the head.
on a scale of 0 to 44, I'm feeling like a 2.
Ooh, Nelly.
A very precise scale.
A very, very
It
precise.
stumps further forward a little bit. As it sees you're still up, you feel this cold condensation of its breath along your neck. That is the end of its turn. Pan, that brings us to you.
Okay. You said there was something leading off into the water or some sort of.
It dissolved into ash.
And then just. So it had. I can presume it came from the water.
Correct.
Okay.
That would be what I would say you'd be. You
I
can
could.
you
yeah.
can assume that.
Thank
Yes.
you. I appreciate that.
Infer.
I will then mount
That could make you go
Calamity.
digging in the water.
When does the difficult terrain start? Is it
Sure.
the orange trees here?
It is indeed on the orange trees. It takes the place of some fairly tall brambly bushes along
Okay.
the edge, and some taller parts that seem to be growing into some incredibly stunted trees.
So that will have Calamity move 20 feet, and then here I'm on them. I'm just gonna move
Yeah.
the one. That's 20 of my 60. I would like to then move.
And the water is also difficult terrain, as it is, in fact, water.
Okay, so
Although the horse is going to be able to stomp through it pretty well, still be difficult, but prevent you from having to make any awkward checks with your armor.
okay, can I dash then and use up 40 feet of movement?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then I think I have another 20, which would bring me to about here. And then 20 feet brings me to here.
Okay.
See if I can do anything in turn.
I pass Camber, and I would notice Camber on my way up,
Camber Part 2, electric.
attacking Wyatt, right? It doesn't look friend. Well, also it's another Camber. So
I say,
would
make me a quick insight check.
A 22.
Whew, okay, great. Yeah, no, this is not. You passed Camber. You literally rode by Camber on the way
Hey,
over
Camber was
through
very
here.
helpful before.
And Camber doesn't move like this. Camber doesn't position himself like this. Everything about the way Camber is standing seems like functionally correct, but
And having dealt with one already, I would know that this might be kind of a theme here, right?
what I will say with that level of an insight check
I
is
have
you
an
know,
8 intelligence.
Thank you. So the Gauntlet being a place that has multiples of similar monsters within the room, it would make sense that there's probably something similar going on.
Okay.
Yes.
I see the fear in my Haragon friend's eyes. I will swing my glaive and I will attempt to knock it prone. Within 15, I believe.
I'm going to say it's going to have cover because
Okay.
you're in this brambly. But yes.
This is a contested athletics.
Ah.
How would that work? At like disadvantage or?
No, you're all good. Yeah, it doesn't say that it necessarily gives you any of that cover or information. So I am going to roll the d30.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm here for it.
Stakes.
30.
22.
Wait, you rolled a 30?
Rolled an 18 and I have a plus 12 to athletics.
Holy shit!
Yeah, you
Fuck
do.
yes!
So
That's
they're
so
not
cool.
prone.
All right.
I bet he
Sweep
did
the
not
legs.
see that coming.
Oh!
I will then swing my blade to attack them and yell out, "How many fake friends do I have to kill today?" That's
was
cocked.
high.
Is that a 9?
That's 69.
I know it's not a 69. It can't be a 69.
That's a 9.
That's a 17 to hit.
A 17 will hit.
Okay. No, that's a 6. I don't need to ask. That's a 10 slashing.
You got it. Okay.
And then I don't think I bonus attack. We ruled that it doesn't reach 15. It reaches 10 or something. Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Then that's my turn.
Okay.
But they are prone.
They are prone. Nadine, that brings us to you.
Mm-hmm.
I need to. No, you're alive. You're
I'm
up.
alive. I'm alive.
Fuck them up!
Am I still incapacitated?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I just need to make 2 con saves. And it didn't do that because I got distracted. Good.
3 con saves if it's from damage because I did 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Making all of them.
Oh, damn.
That's it, though. I'm still incapacitated.
Yep.
No saving throws of any kind.
Nope.
Neat. The lights. The lights are so pretty.
I was making the con saves and then I stopped making them. Sorry, there y'all.
So good.
All right. But yes,
have a lot
very
going
beautiful
on.
lights. They're just these glimmering bits of fire that seem to almost be becoming liquid and dripping down in front of you. It's beautiful.
This is what it'd feel like if I was on drugs.
All right.
Drunken master instead of drunken master.
Oh.
Camber.
Let's do drugs before this shit.
What?
The
Stay safe,
Adventurous
kids.
Pack is not responsible for any advice. We give absolutely no actual real world advice here. Do not listen to these players. They agreed to do the gauntlet,
Especially Pan.
especially
Yeah.
Pan.
To be blunt,
I
you
was
gotta
threatened.
weed out sort of bad actors in here.
Anyway,
Find it in a spliff.
Wyatt's at top of initiative.
thank you. My
Yeah,
apologies.
it's okay.
My paper had rolled over. Wyatt.
Well, Nadine's clearly stuck in the mud, so. But you're not off to the glue factory just yet. In fact, we're all gonna stick together now. I drop haste, so you are now stunned for a round. But you're already incapacitated, right?
So it's fine.
And then I cast Bless at 2nd level on the entire party.
Okay.
Awesome.
So many saving throws, Frick. Including me because of the 2nd level. I can do it on 4.
Well, bless your soul.
Awesome.
Hopefully, I'll help you out in this spell.
If you were 5 feet closer, you'd have my bonuses.
Sob.
Knockoff Camber's the one next to me.
Yep.
Yep.
No.
Okay, hang on. I actually need to. I was calculating distance. Okay, so before I do the bless, I need to bonus action rabbit hop closer to the real Camber.
Okay.
Uh,
And because you are bunny hopping, no attacks opportunity?
attack, yeah.
Okay, you got it.
So 5, 10, 15. I can hop 20 feet now.
Holy cow.
Oh,
So that puts me here within 30 feet of everybody. Now everybody's blessed. And then I'm gonna. Ooh.
As Vincent Crow wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Pan.
Ah! Oh, the turntables!
You trying to get some punishment going?
Yeah, I can feel it in the bones.
You're still within.
Round and round that
15,
wheel's
not
gonna
10.
go.
Yeah.
Raining gold.
Hey!
Yes! There you go!
All right, so here's the deal with raining
Embezzlement.
gold. I'm gonna start a timer right here, right now. It's gonna be for 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, all bits tipped to the Adventures Pack. Normally, they count for 1 gold for our lovely adventures to spend at Clydark's collection. For the next 10 minutes, they count for 2. Obviously, we never want anyone in the audience to feel like you have to give. But if you do, now A will be a very convenient time because I have to do some new items coming up next month. And also, because it will be just a thing that's nice. So keep the lights on, keep the microphones working. all the things. I'm so sorry, everyone. I think everyone's really rooting for some punishment there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, I can only wonder why.
I can't imagine.
Okay, so that was my bonus action to hop, my action to cast bless. I'm then going to just
I'm proud of you.
take one step closer to Pan
did it.
and soak up some of his radiant light.
happen.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay, you got it. I'll allow you more
Cancer
chaos.
ass.
You know what? You know what, Scott? Because you never get to do this, you can absolutely do more chaos. It's fine. If you want to do more chaos, you can do it. It's fine. He invented the stupid thing. He can use
It's only
it.
Famous
fair.
last words.
Anyway,
It's just playtesting.
It is a learning show.
all right.
About to learn how much damage you take.
So that was Wyatt's turn. Camber. Now it is actually your turn.
Alrighty. We are going to continue our trek through the swamp here.
Oh, you want Shady Scott. Spoonkins, thank you for those 303 biddies. That means so much. Thank you.
I'm actually gonna hop off Nico.
Okay.
And because I have a swimming speed, so
Dragon Dad, thank you for those 303 biddies.
I think I would be
too.
able to move at normal pace.
You have a swim seat. Yes,
Yeah, okay.
absolutely.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet will put me. Sorry, 35 feet will put me here. I will use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark onto this asshole over here.
And real quick, Dragon Mech 383, thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome on in 7 months. Pulpit Share, we're so happy to have you. Zarby, thank you for those 400 biddies. Dragon Dad, thank you for those 100 biddies. That's a hype train.
If we hit 5,000, we attack each other.
That's a roll of chaos. Thank you so much. We are so incredibly grateful. We're 80% of the way to level 1. Thank you so much. All right.
I will attack from this position. Fake
Okay.
Camber.
All right, you are going to have disadvantage. He is prone.
Okay.
But yes.
But I do have a bless going, so
Yep.
plus a D4.
Smoking Dragon Gaming, thank you for those 500
Clumber.
biddies.
Yeah, that's close.
What's their AC? We figured out their AC
Like,
was
we're
14?
I feel like we're
Yeah,
missing.
the whole
I feel
room's
like we're
14.
distracted by
Okay.
surviving.
Yeah.
14. I got
I
a.
am certain.
Yeah, 14 to hit. Just hits.
You got it.
Nico will add his cold damage to this. We are looking at 8 points of piercing,
Okay.
6 points poison, 1 point of cold.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, 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 oh. Hold on. All the wrong buttons were hit.
Oh.
All the wrong buttons were hit.
Too much hype.
Okay. And Omega Skills, thank you for those 1,000 biddies. You have an absolutely amazing night. And I'm going to say it again. I'll say it all the time. Happy Pride Month. Thank you so much, Omega Scales. We are
That is
so
no
very grateful.
hyperbole.
I can't put the D6 in the jar on that one. It's Pride Month hype. I can't. I'm gonna give you one free
Found a
one.
weakness.
One free one.
Punch.
One.
Gabe
Per
Hunt's get away with
player?
it.
No.
Clearly, there is favoritism here.
Let's see if I can bifurcate this guy in front of me. Second attack.
We are out of control.
Yeah, this is. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
That is 11 points piercing,
Okay.
5 points poison.
You got it.
Nico's going to continue his. He's going to take to the air now.
Okay.
Launch up. He's got 5, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, 30 feet.
Just winging it.
30 feet there, 10
I
feet
heard
up.
that.
10 feet
got
up,
it.
30 feet in the air, kind of just looking around.
Okay.
And that will end our turns.
All right. That brings us to Camber. Who stands up. Okay. And walks over towards you, Nadine. Hand outstretched. Wisdom saving throw, please.
With
Yeah.
With Bless?
Yeah.
Bless is a D4, you said?
Uh-huh.
Okay, okay. Okay.
18.
18. For a quick second, you see your life at the ranch begin to flash before your eyes before you steady yourself. And you are back. Okay.
But you're still stunned because I dropped it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on. If you're incapacitated, do you make that disadvantage?
Oh, God!
I don't think so.
Okay, no, you're good. Okay, you're good. No, we're
Weird.
good. We're good.
Seems like.
Paralyzed.
Oh yeah.
Paralyzed, you would.
I guess incapacitated. The systems are still like. Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, even at 2 health.
I didn't write the rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Although, you know what? Really quick, actually, it needs to
Really?
make 2 con saves. That's a success. That's also roundly a success. Rolling
What?
wicked
Shitty
good on
butt
these con
flip
saves.
flop
Okay.
This camera's a con artist.
We got 3 minutes left on that raining gold, y'all. This jar
We're
is
coming. We'd love to kill each other.
This jar is full. Okay, everyone. That will do it for his turn, which will then bring us to the Cavalot. Yep, who is indeed going to make an attack at Nadine. Give me a quick sec.
No reactions, right?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, there's no advantage gained on this, at least. We had 25 hit you.
Silvery barbs.
I dropped
Silvery barbs.
silvery
Yeah,
barbs.
buddy.
Oh,
You gotta get that in there.
clutch.
You gotta
Oh,
keep that.
and thank you, Scott, because I didn't hear that over all the chaos as a whale comes down on Wyatt from Vincent Crow.
Try it.
Round and round that wheel's gonna go. Where it's gonna stop, well, maybe you'll find out with that reroll in a sec. Adrenaline Rush.
Woo, there we go.
Finally something good.
Poor Scotty just can't
That
go.
is that hype train success. Y'all, that was a level 1 hype train.
Thank
You're
you,
absolutely
everyone.
so
Amazing.
amazing. Thank you
Choo-choo.
so much. It means the whole world. You're gonna heal. Oh no, you only have 1. Hold on, I'll roll it. You're gonna heal for 2.
Cool.
Count it.
That's Nadine's whole core.
Yeah.
You just double my health right there.
Okay.
If I could
All right,
give it
now
to you,
we're
I
doing
would.
that reroll. So that's a 10.
And you know what? You can have some advantage on your next attack because you're finally going to be able to do one.
Yeah.
I made it, Mom.
All right, that is all for their turn. Pan, that does bring us to you.
Yes!
Annabelle thinks I'm feeling lucky. My next roll will be made with high variance.
Yes. Bring on the chaos.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. Am I still in? This orange area is still
Difficult terrain.
Difficult
Difficult
terrain.
terrain.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
up until.
Up until it's green, pretty much.
Okay, well. I'm just gonna move this guy down slightly so I can get my guy. Okay. I've moved 20 of my speed, and I will then swing my glaive at this pretender.
Okay. You are not technically flanking, unfortunately.
I'm very far away. I'll just swing it. 22.
22 hits.
I will smite at first level.
Sick.
Okay.
So first damage. 5 slashing and then 2d8.
Okay.
7 radiant.
Okay.
I'll swing it again.
Oh, and that's the end of Raining Gold as well.
Amazing.
Thank you all
Thanks,
so
everyone.
much.
Appreciate you.
Extra attack.
You changed my one.
17.
That's down. 17 will hit.
Okay. 14 slashing.
That's enough.
Sick. Nice.
As
I want
all
to take
of you
the
watch-
pretender's head off.
You do, and it flips up into the air and lands back down on Camber's head, up on Camber's neck, upside down.
And Camber's isn't them, or Camber's isn't him?
Fake Camber, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It lands back on his head upside down, on his neck upside down, as his hair begins to dissolve into his neck, as it all becomes this green or gray pile. As it dissolves into
I wish the
ash.
pretty lights were still there. That would have scarred me less than that display right there.
As
I don't
Nadine,
know,
if
you're
you
looking
can
pretty
now
scarred
see
right now.
yourself. Okay. All right.
And I will move Calamity 40 feet, difficult terrain, and then they will charge the remaining 20 and hit this big guy.
You've got it.
Worn though they are, a good member of the cause, 17?
17 will hit.
Okay. 2d6. 7 bludgeoning, and I need a strength saving throw.
Okay.
14 DC.
Making it with high variance.
Oh boy.
That's a natural 20.
Can I silvery barbs since I have reactions back?
You certainly can.
Yeah!
Do it!
That's a natural 1.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Huh! They're prone.
Nadine pulls herself together just enough to go, no, I don't think so. Not again.
Okay.
And then
I'll give advantage to, you're about to hit him.
Can I move? Is this still difficult terrain here?
Where you are?
Yeah.
You're on the end of it.
Okay, so I would spend 1 bit of difficult terrain?
Yes.
Okay. And with my bonus action, I haven't used yet, I would like to attack with the blunt end, as I'm
You
going
got
to
it. And you have
Now I have
advantage.
advantage?
Silvery barbs. Yep.
Sweet.
Use it right now. Oh.
That is a 19 before my modifier.
That'll hit.
It's a d4. And I will smite.
Okay.
Might as well.
Hello.
I think. Oh, at second level.
Okay.
Ooh, spicy.
So that's 5 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then 3d8,
Yup.
11 radiant.
Okay.
It's still up.
It's still up.
Oh,
As
man,
you
chunk it.
plunge your blade into this thing, Vincent Crow wants to spin the wheel of chaos on Nadine. No more horseplay. He says, as round
he's
and
immune to
round
puns.
this wheel's gonna go. Overclock.
Oh.
Charge of the gauntlet goes up by 10.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
That's fine.
That's good.
Scotty, if you want me to gift you a pack, I have one in Streamloots. I
Doesn't
believe.
work like that. I wish you could trade. As you do plunge
Sure.
your blade into this creature, it squeals loudly. It is still up though.
Music to my ears. This is the end of my turn.
Okay, that is the end of your turn. Nadine, that brings us to you.
Okay, stun was just, or haste was just dropped on me.
Oh yeah, so you are still incapacitated.
I'm still incapacitated. Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? But this doesn't. Oh, do I have enough key points? Because I don't think this costs an action of any sort. I do have the key points. Can I do another quickened healing and give myself another 1d6 hit points?
Read me the wording on how that works, because you can't take.
Oh no! Oh, I brutally misread that the last time then. It says as an action. My bad. I
That's
shouldn't
okay.
have had hit points last time.
That's okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna allow it. It's.
We all make mistakes.
I say we've all done the thing.
It's a learning show.
The Gauntlet is an educational show.
Besides, you needed some kind of break. Oh, let's be honest.
I got nothing I can do. I think I'm just vibing. We're like barely alive, just hanging in there.
Wyatt, that brings us to you.
Fighting.
I have the poison. Oh, do I still have poison condition?
Oh,
Question.
no, you don't. It's turn to come around. Although I will say at the beginning of your turn, you do need to make a save.
Okay. But I bless.
Yep.
And +3 thanks to being near me.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. All the buffs.
Forgot because you were incapacitated.
4. It's a con save. 12 plus 3, 15.
This thing is so stinky.
Oh no!
It's so bad. It is so very smelly that you are once again poisoned.
I'm
beginning.
still
It
poisoned.
smells like a
Wow.
DC-16.
It smells like a DC-16, and I had to do it with
So close.
All
every
right.
time.
Okay. Wyatt, it is your turn now, however.
Yep, Wyatt's just gonna casually sidle up behind Pan here and say, "Don't mind me, buddy. Just stand in front of everything." As I
Alright.
shoot off to Eldritch Blast at Camber with the repellent property here.
At the Catoblepus, Camber has perished.
Oh,
Well,
that's the
bad
real
Camber
Camber
is-
now.
Yeah.
Your Camber's
Oh my
on
gosh.
the.
Oh my
Your
God.
Camber's
Your
joining the
Camber-
party.
I killed both
Okay.
our fake friends.
So I actually healed when that happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh, right, because
Because of the
Hexblade's
Hexblade's curse, yeah. So that's dropped. So in that case, I'm going to be on this side of Pan. And
Okay.
fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
You got it.
Cycle around.
That'll be a soft 20 to hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
For
I'll fix that.
13 points of damage. That's good. Push
Okay.
back 10 feet.
You've got it.
Second
as
attack.
it rolls through the dirt
It
and
is
the mud
prone.
as it is prone.
Oh, I should have rolled that at disadvantage then.
Roll
Yeah.
one more time, see if you still hit.
Oh, I definitely still hit. That's
Okay.
a 24 to hit.
All right, so roll this one at disad.
Second attack at disad. Do I have any adrenalines?
You have 1 point of adrenaline.
I will use it to make that 12 and 14.
It'll hit.
Okay. And that'll be only 5 points of damage. Just push back 5 more feet.
Okay.
10 more feet. I will then
As
for a
it
bonus.
is partially now in the water.
Back into the water.
Good.
Go on, get.
Back to the ungodly hell he came from. I'm going to bonus action quicken another round of Eldritch Blast
Okay.
Hell
for
yeah.
another volley here.
Nice.
And it's like still prone as it slides.
Yes. Yes.
That's
It's,
hilarious.
cannot get up.
16 to hit
That'll hit.
for 12 more points. Push
That's
back.
enough.
There we go.
There it is.
Nice.
There it is.
Nice!
I'm looking at the time as the room goes dark. We are going to come back next week.
All right.
Yeah, CR5 got hard.
Yep.
I didn't notice.
Thank you all so much for joining us here at the Gauntlet Audience Interactive Dungeons and Dragons. They have defeated this room as all of the monsters in that room have perished. And they'll come back next week into the second room of this round. Oh my goodness gracious. Real quick, we want to send another quick thank you over to Darby for joining us yet again.
Thank you so much.
Bringing
Your
Nadine
meatbag tonight.
back.
Oh man.
Hey, I mean,
They-
just think about your damage output when punishment finally rolls.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Credit you for sure.
Yeah.
Darby, give us a little bit of self-promo. Where can people find more information about you? What else are you up to?
Oh
right now?
boy, howdy. Well, hi. You can find me on the internet as Chaotic Darby on Twitch, Twitter, Tumblr, technically, and some other platforms. As long as Twitter is still around.
Yeah, technically.
I am a streamer, TTRPG performer, writer, possum, and all-around menace on the web. You can find me as the community manager for TTRPG, spelled TEATRPG, on Twitch. And I also on Apochromatic Unlimited, another channel that starting up. They are raising money for the Trevor Foundation currently. So, you know, take a peek-see poo over there. They got a lot of sick prizing to give away.
Oh, cool.
And what else? Technically, I published a RPG. It's called Gas Leak. It's about hiding your farts in public. It's for 3 to 6 players. It is free on Itch.
Sweet.
So if you go to Chaotic Darby on Itch, you can find that game for free or money if you would like.
That is awesome.
But
That
that is a
sounds
thing that I have done. So yeah, those are. It is certainly not the last RPG I'm going to publish, but forever will be marked as my first. So there you go.
In the
that's,
cart.
that's in the cart.
Definition, I want to scratch.
Yeah.
Show's over. Right?
Show's over.
Let's go.
Also
Not
rolling
gonna
with
top
my
that.
nomies. It
You're
was
just
nice to
forcing
have you
around
come
now.
in. Thank you everyone so much for being here tonight with us. Seriously, it means the whole world to us. I know we've said it a lot, but we're going to say it again because the world's been a lot, especially this week. Happy Pride, everyone. And as a reminder, the only thing we are intolerant of here at the Adventurers Pack is intolerance. We absolutely have a safe home for you here, and that's something that we know we have to strive for every day to continually create, and that's something that's really, really important to us. So I know that the world's a lot out there, and we see you, we feel you, we know you are valid and deserve everything. So thank you so much for being with us here this Pride Month. It meant the whole world. The next time we're going to be live is going to be at 11 a.m. Sunday for some more pack plays. If you want to see Josh, Scott, and I playing some more Vulcanoids as the brothers Steve, it's going to be a great time. We actually kind of know how to do things now. It's pretty great. We actually kind of know how the game works. The
We
Gauntlet
got 3
will...
bits to our drill ship now.
Oh my god! The next time the Gauntlet will return is a week from today, 7 p.m. Pacific. Check out our Discord if you're new here. We'd absolutely love to have you on by. If you subscribe tonight, you get a whole bunch of perks in there as well, including some of the beautiful maps that you've seen tonight, also some fun chat stuff. If you want those same things, but you aren't really wanting to give to Twitch, you can head over to our Patreon and you can give to us there as well. And again, that means the whole world. This stream made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. You can also head over to our YouTube. We're actually really working on putting more stuff back over there again. So please follow us on social media. Tell your friends. Follow us on YouTube. It'd be absolutely amazing. You folks take care. We'll see you next week. Good night, y'all.